Coming to you live from the studio in North Carolina, this is Coppercoins. I'm Chuck, good evening. There's Kelly Ray, Eric, Joe, Mr. Boudreaux. I tried getting the list out earlier than, and earlier than simply didn't work. I came home to a lot of yard work, a lawnmower that decided to break on me partway through, and I've got the lawnmower all torn apart on my back porch. Gonna fix it tomorrow. Had family to be with. I just couldn't come home. Pushing work. Oh, Mr. Worley. I guess a little, what do you want to say? How do you call it? Anxious or, no, anxious isn't the word. Yeah, I was anxious to get started. And so, as I was driving home, I was thinking of all these wonderful things I was going to do, and I didn't really think about, well, planet Earth and life itself tend to get in the way sometimes. And it is what it is, right? But I did get everything done. I got us started. I got us moved off in the right direction. And we are here, ready for an auction. How about that? Nice auction this evening. Some unusual items, things I don't usually carry. However, we're going to give it a shot, and we're going to see what happens. We got some nice stuff. A lot of it is running very inexpensively, so you'll be happy to know that. It actually would help if I could see how much it was running for. There we go. And let's see, I've got about 5 minutes before I should be getting started. Here's Farm Dog. Hello, Farm Dog. Blockhead, Steve Allen, Malcolm. It's going to be a great night tonight. I got a chance to meet Farm Dog while I was in St. Louis. Great guy. Really easy to get along with. Kind of the quiet type. Gave me some great pointers on what he thought would help us move along. There's Yo Man. Hello, Yo Man. Oh, you changed your name from Dye Brown Soda. Okay. Well, then I will go in and change your bidder information to reflect that. I'll do that here real quick. So we know who is who. Hello, Stonecutter. Good evening, sir. And get into the bidder information. And get your name changed around. There you are. Still the same email address, however, Steve. Is that correct? Penny Hoarder, hello. Everybody ready to get moving. I met Penny Hoarder while I was in Orlando. Another great guy for you right there. Had a chance to watch his excellent golf swing at the Top Golf, while everyone had a chance to watch me throw my back out again, because I have no clue what I'm doing. It is what it is, right? There's Coins and Ghouls. Also had a chance to meet up with him in person in St. Louis. Been meeting up with all my people. And not one disappointment at all. Met up with Tim Crowell while I was in West Virginia. I did basically a whirlwind tour of the eastern half of the United States. I didn't make it up into the upper part of the country, but kind of the middle, more or less. Had a great time with it. A little bit of a long trip to be driving, but it is what it is, right? You love it. I like driving. I've always liked driving. Just tends to be a little tough on the soul when you're doing it by yourself. You run out of songs to sing horribly to yourself. Well, Steve, actually, I have been to Oregon. I was in Portland, and where else was I? Salem, Lincoln City. I made it to the Dalles. Did that back in December. But there could be another time I come up to Oregon. Who knows? Let's see here. Let me shut that down now that I've got that where I need it to be. And it is right at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Time for us to get started with an auction. How do you like that? Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I don't know how many other people there will be show up, but they all know it starts at 7 o'clock. So here we go. Item number 1. You ready, Eric? Get a nod from Eric here real quick. Hey, Ted Evans. Yes, I did text Star. Well, I haven't seen one lately, but I did see that our friend Shannon McCord passed away. And it was a very sad moment. I thought back on the times that he and I have spoken in the past. And I guess everybody has their number. I hate that, though. There's Mr. Adams. Thank you, Mr. Adams. All right, Eric, bring up item number 1. Item number 1 is this right here. It is a 1964 proof cent. Boy, we got some ugly looking lighting going on here. It's because of this. It has some Cameo on it. It's a pretty coin. It's going to start at $1. $1 for a 1964 Cameo proof cent. Unusual looking luster on this one. Anybody get me started at $1? Hello, Chasing Change. And Carl. There's Carl. $1, lot number 1, 1964 proof Lincoln cent with some Cameo on it. We got Mr. Adams at $1. There's South End Al comes in at $1. Now Carl at $1. Look for a $2 bid. How about a $2 bid? Anybody give me a $2 bid? Got $1. There's Carl at $2 now. How about a bid of $2.50? Anybody give me a bid of $2.50? Look for a bid of $2.50 now. $2.50. This one's probably a grayed out at 66 Cameo. It's a pretty Cameo coin. There's South End Al at $3. $3 now. All of the issues in the 1960s are a little bit difficult to find in Cameo. That's because of the method they used in making the dies. It's kind of a sandblasting type thing with a very fine powder that they used to blast it. And it was a pretty Cameo, but it didn't last for long. They never got very many strikes out of a die. And they certainly didn't get very many strikes out of a die that had Cameo. It wore off after a couple hundred coins. And so here we are with a roughly 1 million mintage. And I would venture to guess only about 5 or 10% of them actually have Cameo on them. All right, that's cool, Coin Junkie. I'm glad that you finally got that box. You got Carl at $6 now. Looking for a bid of $6.50. How about a bid of $6.50? There's Stanley. Hello, Stanley. $6.50. Anybody bid of $6.50? Got $6 now. Going once. Looking for a bid of $6.50. How about a bid of $6.50? Anybody bid of $6.50? $6 going twice now. Looking for a bid of 650. 650. How about a bid of 650? Anybody bid of 650? There's Ted at 7. Ted at 7 now. Looking for a bid of 750. 750. Hello, Kelly Ray. Well, thank you for the belated birthday. Yes, your illustrious host is now 54 years old. I have 1 year left to go before I can join the 55 plus community. Here's Carl at 750 now. Kelly Ray at $8. $8 now, looking for a bit of 850. How about a bit of 850? A bit of 850. I missed him too, Carl. I went out and traveled around the country buying stuff, and well, here we are to see what we have. $8 now, looking for a bit of 850. 850. How about a bit of 850? A bit of 850. Hello, Parvis. Ted Evans, now 850, looking for a bit of 9. How about a bit of 9? Anybody a bit of 9? Kelly Ray, you're still older. That's okay, I'm catching up, though. I'm not having any more birthdays. However, I am going to continue growing older. No more birthdays. At my next birthday, I'll be 54 plus 1. That's how that works. I got Ted Evans at 850, looking for a bit of 9. How about a bit of 9? Anybody bit of 9? Looking for a bit of 9? How about a bit of 9? Got 850, now going twice. Looking for a bit of 9. How about a bit of 9? Anybody bit of 9? Got Ted Evans at 850, looking for a bit of 9 now. Anybody bit of 9? Last and final call. Last and final call now. Looking for a bit of 9. How about a bit of 9? Anybody bit of 9? Would you bid a 9? Anybody bid a 9? There's Kelly Ray at 9. Kelly Ray at 9 now, looking for a bit of 950. 950, how about a bit of 950? 950 now, anybody bid a 950? 950, anybody bid a 950? There's Ted Evans at 10. Ted at 10 now, looking for $11 bid. $11 bid, anybody bid 11? There's the obverse again. Here's the reverse. Really nice looking cameo going on this proof cent. I keep trying to flip it the wrong way. Keep doing it the Canadian way. You stopped at 50 10 years ago. I think that's smart. I think that's the way to do it. Oh no, Jesse, you were in the ER. Not good, brother. You're supposed to be taking better care of yourself. Got Kelly now at $11. 11 now, look for a bit at 12. Anybody bid at 12? Look a bit at 12. How about a bit at 12? Anybody bid at 12? 12, anybody bid at 12? Got $11, looking for a bid at 12. $11 going once. Looking for a bid at 12. Anybody bid at 12? $11 now going twice. Looking for a bid at 12. 12, anybody bid at 12? Look a bid at 12. Not a bid at 12. Last and final call. Looking for a bid at 12. Anybody bid at 12? Look a bid at 12. There's Ted at 12. 12 now 13. Now 13. Looking for a bid at 13. 13. Anybody bid at 13? There's Sky. Hello, Sky Gannon. There's Sky bids 12. Need a bid at 13 now. Looking for a bid at 13. Ted Evans at 12. Looking for a bid at 13. Anybody bid at 13? Looking for a bid at 13. There's Kelly Ray at 13. Now 14. Now 14. Looking for a bid at 14. 14. Now anybody bid at 14. There's Ted at 14. Ted at 14. Now looking for a bid at 15. 15. Anybody bid at 15? $15. Anybody bid at 15? There's Kelly Ray at 15. I'll tell you what. I can do it this way. Kelly Ray, Ted. I have this 64, but I also have a 63 that has really nice cameo on it. Been through a bunch of rolls to get this. How about if I do $10 a piece? Ted, let's see, Ted would get the 63 in this particular case. Yep, it is proof. So Kelly Ray would get the 64, and Ted would get the 63. I could do those at $10 each. How does that sound? Then anybody else who wants a 63, I can get it for $10. Kelly Ray wants a 63. Ted, would you want the 63 or the 64? I can get you this 64. I could get you another 63. Okay. Well, you take the 63 or 64, Ted. And we can mark it as such. Ted wants 63. Kelly, yes, you can do both. I'll do it for you, Kelly Ray. So Kelly Ray will take the 64. Let me open up this and do that and do that. And they're $10 each, Eric. And Kelly Ray gets a 63 and a 64. Ted gets a 63. Hey, Bo Palmer, how you doing, buddy? And that's what we've got. Let me get a couple of extra flips out here so I can put these 63s away. Here's my 64. And 163. And 263. And we're good. All right. Lot number 2 is going to be up next. Lot number 2 is an unusual pull for me. However, it is within my wheelhouse because, well, it's a double die. This is a 1946 dime, 1946D dime. Has some tuning there on the obverse. It is a high-end AU to uncirculated coin. There's the reverse with your D mint mark. Now, I'm going to, for the first time since returning, turn on my scope and see what I can see. Let's see here. Let me lower this down a little bit. South End Al wants a 63. I think I can do that for you. I am going to insert a row here, Eric, and copy this in for South End Al. And we are going to do like that. Okay, South End Al, you can get a 63. There we go. Can get a 63. Okay, let me try to get the scope in place here. Figure out what I'm doing wrong. Aha, I wasn't doing anything wrong. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Like that. And then bring this around here. Perfect vision. Do you see that on the bottom of the E and TRU of trust? There we have a double die, folks. A double die on a 1946 D dime. Look at the initials, JS. That stands for John Sinnock. John Sinnock was the designer of the Roosevelt Dime, this being the first year of the Roosevelt Dime. And if you look over here, you can see some doubling that makes the 6 extra thick up here, but you get it down here. You get more doubling down here on the bottom of the 4, the inside of the 4, the bottom of the 4 right over there. This guy gives us a $6 bid. Got a $6 bid, looking for a bid of $6.50. Looking for a bid of $6.50 now. To bid a bid of $6.50. I don't know anything about the scarcity of dime double dies, although I can tell you that their mintage is far shorter than pennies. I believe this could be 46D DDO number 1. I believe it could be, but I'm not sure. I tried using Variety Vista to ascertain which die this came from, and I could not, with 100% accuracy, plug it into anything. You don't see it well on Liberty, but it is in just a couple of spots. You can see it on the upper serif a little bit of the words in of the letters in Liberty. Yeah, this could be number 20 as well. So, I mean, there's a number of different ones it could possibly be. So, Eric comes in with a $10 bid. Grouse the Ghoul, I will have to have you register to bid prior to bidding. I cannot accept bids until you're registered. You can send me an email at coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. All I need is for you to send me, Grouse the Ghoul, your regular name, your real name, and your email address from which you pay PayPal invoices. I can get you registered immediately and for free, and we can get you started on your journey as a member of the Coppercoins family. Eric Beyer at $10. $10 the bid now, looking for $11 bid. How about $11 bid? Anybody bid $11? It is a nice, I'm going to say AU-ish. Eric is laughing right now. Yeah, it's an AU coin. It's an upper end AU coin. It has some original luster left on it. It has luster. My dog is sitting underneath me for no reason other than he loves me. Here's Kelly Ray with an $11 bid. $11 now, looking for a bid of $11.50. $11.50, $12, $12. Anybody bid $11.50, $12? $11.50, $12. Let's take a look at the reverse real quick while we can. I haven't yet viewed the reverse on this. Anybody want to get a screenshot of the position of the mint mark? That's going to help you determine which die you have if you have photos that include the mint mark. Unfortunately, Variety Vista does not include the mint mark position on their images of a lot of the dime double dies for whatever reason. The position of the D mint mark is very important on this particular double die because it helps you pair up the reverse with the obverse. But there's the D mint mark on this one. And we come around, we see no additional doubling on the reverse. It is a later die state, so it's kind of hard to determine. There's a scrape on the reverse there. It's probably from a coin counter of some sort. But the obverse is the really important part of this particular double die. You can see the doubling very well right there on the initials. My Sherman did miss me. He's my baby dog. And he is sitting here right underneath me, making sure I know he is here. Hi, baby. Hi, baby dog. Oh, he likes to have his head rubbed by Daddy. Hello, Mr. Fletcher. And there's Brian Allen. Hello, Brian. Well, we got an $11 bid. It looks like we may be done bidding here. $11 looking for a $12 bid going once. $11. $11 now looking for 12. Itty bitty bit of 12. Hello, Tim. Good evening, sir. $11 looking for a $12 bid. 12 now. There's Eric at 12. $12 now looking for a bid of 13. 13. How about a bid of 13? Itty bitty bit of 13. Looking for a bid of 13. How about a bid of 13? Itty bitty bit of 13. $13 now. Itty bitty bit of 13. I'm going to move this back over to here so you can better see the coin for its condition, and move that kind of out of the way. Makes it easier to see. There we go. All right, got that. $12, Eric. Eric at 12. 12, looking for a bit of 13. 13 now. Anybody bid of 13? Looking for a bit of 13. How about a bit of 13? Anybody bid of 13? $13. A little bit of exciting Coppercoins news that has to do with Brian Allen. We have located and ascertained that there is a relatively nice RPM for 1974D Lincoln Cents. Really nice one, actually. There's Kelly Ray at 13. 13 the bid now. 13, looking for a bid of 14. 13, looking for a bid of 14. How about a bid of 14? Yeah, Brian goes on these little journeys by himself where he looks for RPMs and double dies in the lesser desired issues where we don't really know of much of anything to exist because nobody bothers to look. Well, Brian does. And he bothered to look at a bunch of 1974s and found a 1974D RPM that can be added to the list. Actually, it was existing already, but kind of helped us get better images so that we can become a little more excited about the RPMs of 1974D. We all owe Brian a debt of gratitude for being that martyr that jumps out there and kills his eyes to look at super common issues of coins looking for uncommonly scarce die varieties. He certainly did that. So Kelly Ray at 13, looking for a bid of 14. 13, going once at 13, looking for a bid of 14. How about a bid of 14? A bid of 14. Yeah, I think if you look on Coppercoins and you search 1974D RPMs, you'll find some of Brian's work in there. And he's really punched it. This right here is a 1946 Denver double die obverse Roosevelt Dime. 1946 Denver DDO dime. Could be die number 12, could be die number 1, could be die number 20. Kelly Ray is at a $13 bid, going twice now, looking for a bid of 14. 13, looking for a bid of 14. How about a bid of 14? A bid of 14. And now we're going to go down to final call. Final call at 13, looking for a bid of 14. How about a bid of 14? Brian for president. There we go. Parvis, Brian can be class president along with class clown. The guy's amazingly funny to be around. Last and final call. Looking for a bid of 14. Anybody bid of 14? Looking for a bid of 14. How about a bid of 14? 14 now. Anybody bid of 14? And we're sold. Kelly Ray, $13. Kelly Ray, thank you very much. Thank you very mucho. What do we do now? Let's see. I got so many things going on. I'm one of those guys that can't keep myself in tune to anything. How about this? This is a 1909. It's a cute looking 1909. It's a decent coin. It has some slight issues though. Let's flip it over and take a look at the other side. So we have a select BU 1909 Lincoln Cents, mostly red, has some brown in it. I'm going to start this off at $14. This is an AU price for an uncirculated 1909 VDB Lincoln Cent. It does have some luster. You can see the luster it still has remaining on it. It is somewhat red and somewhat brown. Let's start this off at $14. Anybody want to bid at $14? 14 for a 1909 VDB in uncirculated condition, $14. Don't find these often at $14, so see if we get any interest here. I think I know exactly what the dog wants. He wants to go outside now. He picked a bad time to do that. Mama's not home, so guess who gets to take him outside? You'd pick any one of us for president? Huh. I appreciate that. I wouldn't want the job. I'd let somebody else take it. There's Coin Dragon. Good evening, Frank. We got Crispy at 14. 14 now, looking for a bid of 15. How about a bid of 15? Anybody bid of 15? Looking for a bid of 15. How about a bid of 15? Anybody bid of 15? 15 now. Anybody bid of 15? Grouse the Ghoul. I will check for your email. Let's see here. Well, let's see here. Hang on just a second. Let me clean this out. Grouse the Ghoul. Are your initials MB? If your initials are MB, I got a registration from you, but I can't tell because there's no username in here. So I can't tell who the username belongs to. Back from my travels, that's right. I am now a decorated world traveler. I've been all of 1,000 miles away from home. Twice. And returned. Okay, Grouse the Ghoul is good to bid. Grouse the Ghoul is good to bid. I'll get him added into the sheet here this evening. Yes, MB, Milton Bradley. We now have Milton Bradley bidding on items. Grouse the Ghoul is good to bid, Eric. And we have Crispy at 14, looking for a bid of 15. How about a bid of 15? Anybody bid of 15? $15. Anybody bid of 15? Looking for a bid of 15. How about a bid of 15? Anybody bid of 15? 14 going once now. Looking for a bid of 15. How about a bid of 15? 14 going once. Looking for a bid of 15. Twice now at 15 or 14. Looking for a bid of 15. Looking for a bid of 15. Now a bid of 15. There's Mr. Minter at 15. Hello, Mr. Minter again. 15 now, looking for a bid of 16. 16 now, anybody bid of 16? $16 now, anybody bid of 16? Looking for a bid of 16. Got a $15 bid now, looking for a bid of 16. 16, how about a bid of 16? Anybody bid of 16? Looking for a bid of 16 now, anybody bid of 16? Got 15, looking for a bid of 16. 15 going once now. Looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? Got 15 going twice now. Looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? A bid of 16? Now we're last and final call. Last and final call. $15. Looking for a bid of 16. 16 now. A bid of 16? All right, we're sold to Jesse at 15. Thank you very much, sir. Next up, we've got this 1911S Lincoln Cent. 1911S Lincoln Cent, extremely fine. It is a very tough issue. It's one of the semi-keys. 1911S. Looking for an open bid. $50 on this $70 coin. $50. Anybody bid of 50? $50. $50 even. Anybody bid of 50? Look a bid of 50 now. Bid of 50. You're melting in Texas, I guess, huh? Yeah, it's pretty hot there, and I don't foresee any change in that climatology at all. I think we're just getting hotter and hotter as the years go by. Yeah, I left Illinois. I left southern Illinois one morning, and it was raining. I left around 7 a.m., and I got to, well, let's see, I left, it was raining, 7 a.m., Illinois. It was like 68 degrees. And it was kind of chilly enough that, you know, rolling down the window was comfortable, except it was wet. Well, I got to southern Missouri. I was in Springfield. I went to Springfield, Missouri, and drove by a bank thermometer. It was 105.7. 105.7 was the temperature. Yeah, Eric lives in a place where it's a balmy 90 degrees just about all year round. All right, so we have this 1911S Lincoln Cent up here. Now we're going to start it off at $50. Anybody want to give me a $50 bid? $50. $50 bid. Now anybody bid of 50? Looking for a bid of 50. How about a bid of 50? Would you bid of 50? Anybody bid of 50? Really nice 1911S. Let me flip it over and show you the reverse side. There's the reverse side. It's a very nice problem-free 1911S. It's a dark chocolate brown. Really pretty coin. Flip it back over for you. Seem to have just a little bit of an issue with the camera here. My dyno camera doesn't seem to be focusing well. There we go. Now focus in just fine. Okay, so there's the obverse, and now the reverse. 1911S. Techstar pops a $50 bill. 50, thank you, Techstar. Looking for a bit of 55 now. 80 bit of 55. Look a bit of 55. 80 bit of 55. There is Gulf Coast Treasure Hunter, Chris Hurley, good evening, sir. And to Techstar, good evening. Got a $50 bid now, looking for a bit of 55, 55, 80 bit of 55. Got a bit of 50 going once now, looking for a bit of 55, 55, 80 bit of 55, 55 now, 80 bit of 55. Got a $70 coin here going at $50. 50 now, looking for a bit of 55, 55, 80 bit of 55, going twice at 50 now. Going twice at 50, looking for a bit of 55, 55, 80 bit of 55. Now I'm at the last and final call. $50, looking for a bit of 55, 55. How about a bit of 55, 80 bit of 55? Hello, Majestic. Yeah, it's pretty. A 1911S is not that easy to find, you know. Alright, so we're going to sell this one now to Techstar. $50. Thank you, Techstar. I appreciate it, sir. Any Indian collectors out there? Indian head cent collectors? Like my copper nickel. 1860 here. 1860 copper nickel. That's all they made them out of that year. That's how I know that's what this is. I'm going to start this off at $12. $12 only. $12 start. And they give me a $12 bid. $12, 80 bit of $12. $12, 1860. Yeah, flip it over and take a look at the reverse. It has very fine details. Just a little tiny bit of obverse damage and a little tiny bit of reverse damage. Kind of keep me in the fine area for this one. We're going to start off at $12. $20 coin at least. So Steve gives me a $12 bid. I got Steve Allen at $12, looking for a bit of 13. There's Kelly Ray, 15, 15 now, looking for a bit of 16, 16. How about a bit of 16? Hello, Mark. Kelly Ray, 15, looking for a bit of 16 now. 16, how about a bit of 16? Eddie, bit of 16. Would you bit of 16? Eddie, bit of 16. Okay, so there's the reverse. We have reverse details look like a very fine to a very fine plus. The obverse, we've got a full Liberty. It's a little bit of damage in the middle of it, though, but we do have a full Liberty. No diamonds. We do have a full Liberty. So we're talking about a fine to very fine condition coin. We've got a $15 bid from Kelly Ray, looking for a bid of 16. 16 now, but a bid of 16. Looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? A bit of 16. 16 now, a bit of 16. 15 going once now, looking for a bit of 16. $16, a bit of 16. 15, looking for a bit of 16 now, a bit of 16. Got 15 going twice now, looking for a bit of 16. Looking for a bit of 16 now, a bit of 16. $16. Now we're down to last and final call. Last and final call of 15, looking for a bit of 16. 16 now, a bit of 16. Okay, sold to Kelly Ray at $15. Couldn't go to a better home. Thank you, Kelly Ray. I appreciate it very much. We're going to move on now to the next item. How about that? $19.09 Lincoln cent. This one has, very fine-ish details. Let's use that word a lot. Actually, I skipped a couple of lots. Let me go back and get you on this 1970S set. This 1970S set, sorry, scratch the show on the 09. Here's your 70S. This one has a little bit of a Larry on it, but it is the small date. It's 1970S small date coupled with a 1970S large date. There's the reverse on the large date. Here's the reverse on the small date. So that it has a large date is rather inconsequential, so we will flip over and show the small date back and forth. This is the reverse on the small date. You got a $29 bid with Crispy Mofo. There's a 1970S small date for you right there. 70S small date. We got a bid of 29 from Crispy. Looking for a bid of 30. 39, a bid of 30. Looking for a bid of 30. How about a bid of 30? A bid of 30. $30. $30. Looking for a $30 bid now. A bid of 30. $29. Looking for a bid of 30. How about a bid of 30? A bid of 30. Steve Allen at $30. $30 now. Looking for a bid of 31. 31. How about a bid of 31? 31. Now a bid of 31. 31. Looking for a bid of 31. 31 now. A bid of 31. I do have another one coming up that's in better condition than this one. Crispy now back at 31. 31 now. Looking for a bid of 32. Any one of these you can find. Any one of these will bring a $40 bill pretty easy. Online, especially at eBay. Anything that's a red, original red uncirculated 1970S small date will bring at least $40. So I got a 31, 31, looking for a bit of 32. 32 now, a bit of 32. Looking for a bit of 32. 32 now, a bit of 32. Looking for a bit of 32. 32 now, a bit of 32. 32, a bit of 32. Got 31 going once, looking for a bit of 32. 32, anybody bit of 32. 31. 31 now going twice. Looking for a bit of 32. 32. Anybody bit of 32. 32. Anybody bit of 32. Last and final call. 31. Looking for a bit of 32. 32 now. A bit of 32. There's 32. Steve Allen at 32. Now looking for a bit of 33. 32 now. Looking for a bit of 33. 33 now. A bit of 33. 33. 33. Looking for a bit of 33. 33. How about a bit of 33? 32, looking for a bit of 33, 33, how about a bit of 33, and a bit of 33? Got 32, 32 now going once, looking for a bit of 33, 33, how about a bit of 33? 32, 32 now going twice, looking for a bit of 33, 33, how about a bit of 33, and a bit of 33? There's Crispy back at 33, 33 now 34. 34, looking for a bit of 34. 34 now, a bit of 34. Looking for a bit of 34. 34, how about a bit of 34? Got 33, looking for a bit of 34. 34 now, a bit of 34. Looking for a bit of 34. 34, how about a bit of 34? Going once at 33. Looking for a bit of 34 now, a bit of 34. Steve is out. Thank you, Steven. 33, looking for a bit of 34. Going twice. Anybody bit of 34? Looking for a bit of 34. 34, how about a bit of 34? Do a bit of 34? Would you bit of 34? Now, last and final call. Now, last and final call at 33. Looking for a bit of 34. And I'm sold. Crispy at 33. Thank you very much, sir. And you make sure that this was number 1 out the door. I'll write a little 1 on it. I have another. You got your large date here. It's not the newsworthy event. There's your large date. Now here, for the small date, this one's in better shape than the last one. Those little scratchy looking things are actually die scratches. So it is a pretty nice choice to gem coin. This particular one, I'm going to start this one as well at 29. Yo Man gives me a bid of 29. 29 now. Steve Allen at 33. 33, looking for a bid of 34. 34, looking for a bid of 34. How about a bid of 34? 34, how about a bid of 34? Anybody bid of 34? Yo Man at 34. Yo Man at 34 now, looking for a bid of 35. 35, anybody bid of 35? Nice 1970S. Small date here. Got Mr. Crowell at 37. Penny Hoarder now at 40. 40 now, looking for a bit of 41. 41, 41. How about a bit of 41, 41? A bit of 41. There's Steve Allen with a bit of 42. 42 now, 43. Hello, Angie. $42, Steve Allen. All right, see, 44. Tim Crowell at 44. Now Angie at 45. Angie 45, looking for a bit of 46. 46, how about a bit of 46 now? 46, anybody a bit of 46? 45, looking for a bit of 46. 46 now, anybody a bit of 46? There's every decent possibility this could actually bring a 64 to a 65 red at NGC. It's a pretty nice looking coin. There's Tim back at 47. Tim at 47 now. Here's your small date. Reverse of your small date. Little mark up there by E Pluribus-Unum. Couple of small dots elsewhere on the coin. Nice BU coin though. So we had Penny Hoarder bid of 48, then Angie Kerr at 49. Got a bit of 49, 49 now. Look for a bit of 50. 50, how about a bit of 50? A bit of 50. Look for a bit of 50. 50 now, a bit of 50. 50, 50. Looking for a bit of 50. I got 49 going once to Angie Kerr. Looking for a bit of 50 now. 50. Anybody a bit of 50? Now 49 going twice. Looking for a bit of 50. How about a bit of 50? Nobody wants to break that $50 bill. Now remember also this is under plastic because it's in a holder. Rusty staples, marked large and small. Proof 67, I have no idea, Jesse. I'd have to look it up. All right, last and final call. 49, looking for a bit of 50, 50. Anybody bit of 50, looking for a bit of 50 now? Anybody bit of 50? Sorry, my voice isn't working very well today. I'm doing fine. I'm not ill or anything. It's just that it's not used to doing this at this point. I've allowed my auctioneer skills to drop just a little bit. There's Penny Hoarder at $50. 50 now, look for a bit of 55. 50 now, we go to the $5 increments. 50 now, look for a bit of 55. 55, how about a bit of 55 now? 55. Wait, a bit of 55, look a bit of 55 now, a bit of 55. 55, how about a bit of 55? 55 now. $50, looking for a bit of 55. Yeah, Penny Hoarder at $50, looking for a bit of 55. How about a bit of 55? A bit of 55. 55, looking for a bit of 55. We're back on regular schedule now, so remember that tonight is an auction. Tomorrow is a reveal show where I'll be selling spots and reveal rolls. And then Tuesday will be another auction to include a bunch of rolls. There's Angie back at 55. 55 now, looking for a bit of $60. 60 now, looking for a bit of 60. A bit of 60. Looking for a bit of 60. $60 now, a bit of $60. 60, looking for a bit of 60. Angie's got the $55 bid. Angie's got 55, looking for a bit of $60. $60, anybody bid of $60? Got 55 going once, looking for a bit of $60. $60 now, a bit of $60. Yeah, I knew it was at least $100. The set goes for over $100. So there's Angie at 55 going once, looking for a bit of $60. $60, anybody bid of $60? Now Angie twice at 55, looking for a bid of $60, $60. How about a bid of $60? Got last and final call. Last and final call now at 55, looking for a bid of $60, 60. Anybody bid of 60? Looks like everybody's folding to Angie, and so we can just do that. Sold to Angie at $55. 55 to Angie. Angie Kerr. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, can I show my 09S? There we go. 09S with a Woody. It's got a couple of scrapes around the date. Full disclosure. There they are. It's 1909S. It has very fine details. Crispy gives me a bit of 100. 100 now, looking for a bit of 110. 110, 110 now, to bit of 110. Got a bit of 100, looking for a bit of 110. 110 now, to bit of 110. There's the reverse. Nice 1909S reverse. Yo man at 110 now. 110, looking for a bit of 120. 120 now, to bit of 120, looking for a bit of 120. How about a bit of 120, a bit of 120. 120 now, to bit of 120. There's Crispy at 120. 120 now, 130. 130, Yo man at 130 now, 140. Looking for a bit of 140, 140, a bit of 140. Yeah, the chat always leads the audio. Hello, SM Fritz. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad for your return, sir. What? I think he needs to go outside. I think my puppy needs to go outside. Let me send Austin a message real quick. There, I sent Austin a message to see if he can come up and get Sherman for me. Yeah, bump the playback speed up to 1.25. Click the little wheel, go in there and bump the speed up. There's Crispy at 140, then Yo Man at 150. 150 now, looking for a bit of 160. 160, how about a bit of 160? 160 now, looking for a bit of 160. 160, how about a bit of 160? Ready, a bit of 160 now, a bit of 160. Usually that's why I wait. When I close items, I wait to be sure that that lag takes care of itself and I can see the latest of everything. It makes my calls sound faster. I had no idea. So do I sound like a chipmunk? I can see myself now. Sound like a chipmunk. All right, got 150 going once. Looking for a bit of 160 now. 160, how about a bit of 160? A bit of 160. Got 150, 150 going once. Now looking for a bit of 160. How about a bit of 160? A bit of 160. Looking for a bit of 160. How about a bit of 160 now? A bit of 160. Could you do a bit of 160? I don't sound like a chipmunk. Okay. Well, that's good. I got 150 now going twice. Looking for a bit of 160. 160 now, a bit of 160. Looking for a bit of 160. How about a bit of 160 now? A bit of 160. Last and final call now. Last and final call at 150. Looking for a bit of 160. 169. A bit of 160. Looking for a bit of 169. A bit of 160. And I'm sold. Sold now to Yo Man. 150. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Now, let me flip things around here just a little bit. Hang out. Get everything in the right place. Okay, here we go. How about this? It is a 1925. Lincoln Cent. It is Annex certified MS61 red brown. It is a nicely toned coin. Those colors you see are real. As I turn the coin, the colors remain the same. We got really nice colors on this 1925 Lincoln Cent. Let's start this off. $10. $10. Who wants to give me a $10 bid? $10. Anybody bid a $10? 10. Looking for a bid of 10. How about a bid of 10? Anybody bid of 10? I'll leave it just like that for a while so you can absorb those colors of the rainbow and feel the warmth. That's right. Here we go. Coin Dragon at 10. And I got Tim Krell at 25. 25 now. Looking for a bit of 26. 26. How about a bit of 26? 26 now. There's Gulf Coast Treasure Hunter at 30. 30 now. Looking for a bit of 31. 31. How about a bit of 31? 31. Anybody bit of 31? Looking for a bit of 31 now. A bit of 31. Coin Dragon. This coin is hot as Texas. 30 now. Looking for a bit of 31. 31 now. A bit of 31. Got a $30 bid. $30 bid. This is an Annex holder. Annex MS61 red brown. There's Tim Krell back at 35. 35 now. Looking for a bit of 36. 36. How about a bit of 36? There's 37. Gulf Coast Treasure Hunter at 37. 37. Looking for a bit of 38 now. 38. How about a bit of 38 now? A bit of 38. There's Mr. Crowell at 40. 40 now. 41. 41. 41. How about a bit of 41? A bit of 41. 40. Looking for a bit of 41 now. 41 now. 40 now. 41. A bit of 41. There's Sky. 42. 42. Looking for a bit of 43. 43. How about a bit of 43? There's Gulf Coast back at 43. Gulf Coast, am I allowed to tell your news? I got news on you because you told me, but I want to know if I'm allowed to tell it. Sky at 45 now. 45. Looking for a bit of 46. 46. How about a bit of 46? $46. Looking for a bit of 46 now. 46. Anybody bit of 46? All right. Gulf Coast Treasure Hunter, Brantley Ditto, is about to go to start an adventure. His adventure is going to be with the United States Army National Guard. He's about to go to basic training and get his basic training taken care of and his MOS training. He won't be with us for a little while, but we'll have him in spirit for sure. Gulf Coast, I appreciate your service, sir, and appreciate you volunteering to do what's best for our country. Thank you for taking that torch and continuing the journey. I think we should all thank Gulf Coast for his volunteer to serve. Got Sky Gannon now with a $58 bid. 58 now, looking for a 59. 50, no, so wait a minute. Yeah, 58. 63 would be our next bid. 63 would be the next bid. Got to do a $5 increment. Got a 58, looking for 63 now. 63, looking for a bid of 63. Should have done it 15 years ago when he was young. I tell you what, I'd do it again. I'd do it again today, but the problem is they don't want me anymore. I'm old. Right? Any bit of 63. Looking for a bit of 63. There's Jesse, whom I know is an Army veteran himself. No bit of 63, got 58 going once, looking for a bit of 63. How about a bit of 63, 63, a bit of 63. There's Chris. Chris is also an Army veteran. I'm only spilling out the names of the people who I know are veterans. I'm not sure about the rest. There's Mark Thomas. Mark Thomas is a former drill sergeant, as it appears. Got 58 looking for 63, going twice now. Going twice, 58 looking for a bit of 63, 63. How about a bit of 63? Looks like I'm going to have to take an intermission in order to take this dog out. Usually Mama takes care of it and she's not home. So Daddy's going to have to let Mr. Dog out. Here's Bo Palmer. Bo Palmer was from the Navy. U.S. Navy, just like my stepson and my wife were both in the Navy, as was my father. There's Carl from the Navy. We got veterans all over the place here. Well, you are bidding in a veteran-owned business, just so you know that. I'm going to go ahead and sell this one to Sky at 58. Sold to Sky now at 58 for this MS61 Red Brown 1925 cent. Thank you very much, Sky. I appreciate it. I'll move on to the next item. The next item. This one should make a lot of people real happy. You remember these little guys. This is a 1951D FS101 double die. Oh, you had brothers who were in. One in the Navy and one in the Marines. Okay. My bad. I thought the picture that you had posted of somebody in Vietnam was you, but that was your brother? Okay. We got Carl at 75. Coins and ghouls come in at $80. $80. We've got a Gem BU. Really nice Gem BU 1951 DFS 101 double die. Couple of little spots on the reverse, but otherwise a very nice Gem BU coin. I'm going to flip over to the microscope view so we can take a look at it using the microscope view. Let's see if I can get it up under the microscope. There we go. And there's the date and mint mark area. And we move up here. Let me flip it so that the light shines on it for the best effect on the doubling. There you go. There's the U of trust and the R of trust. You can see how well this is doubled. We got coins and ghouls at 110, Carl at 120 now. 120, looking for a bit of 130, 130. How about a bit of 130? There it is on the We of We Trust. Let me get this a little bit better. Try to give it a little more exposure. There we go. Now we can see it a little better. So there's a nice view of In God. You see that the doubling definitely continues there. And it kind of continues on to Liberty, but most of the doubling on this particular die is right over here in the motto. And it's really nice doubling too. We got coins and ghouls now at 130, looking for a bit of 140, 140. How about a bit of 140, a bit of 140, look a bit of 140. Hello, Paul. Good evening, sir. 130, looking for a bit of 140. 149, a bit of 140. Got 130, looking for a bit of 140. How about a bit of 140, a bit of 140. Looking for a bit of 149, a bit of 140. Get this back around here so it's there we go. Make that a little easier to see. Let me back it out a little bit and refocus. There we go. Bring it down just a little bit darker. There we go. It is a very nice double die. It's actually very scarce. It is the only widely known 1951D double die obverse. It is FS101. It is cherry picker listed. And I hate to tell you this, but after this item, we're going to have to take about a 5-minute break. I have to take the dog downstairs. I think his eyeballs are floating. He's about to burst, and Austin's not responding. So he's down paying attention to other things, not his phone. So we'll have to take a little bit of a break after this coin. I got a 130, looking for a bid of 140. Going once at 130, looking for a bid of 140 now. 148, a bid of 140. 130, looking for a bid of 149, a bid of 140. 130, going twice now, looking for a bid of 140. How about a bid of 140, a bid of 140? Would you bid of 140? Could you bid of 140, a bid of 140? 149, a bid of 140. Yes, definitely puppies come first. When they're behaving like they're about to explode, we have to care for them prior to caring for our own needs. Right? That's right. I'll have another problem if I don't do something for the dog. Okay, so here we go. Last and final call at 130, looking for a bid of 140. Now 140, a bid of 140. A bid of 140, a bid of 140. Hello, Robert Folk. All right, we're sold. Sold to Coins and Ghouls, Adam Chambers at 130. And what I'm going to do is take a little break. That's right, hit the snack bar during intermission. Smack bar, there we go. We have more coins to go and some paper currency too. Some of it very exciting. Hang out. And we're going to do a nickel pull sale this evening. Nickel pull will happen on, I believe, Thursday. I'll have time to get that done on Thursday. So let me go let the dog out, and I'll be right back. Go. 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 Okay, so it didn't take 5 minutes. Went down there and he didn't want to go outside after all. He just wanted attention. Well, I gave him attention. I took him downstairs. So, back over to this, and where are we now? Let me see. Okay. Next up. One small break after another. How about that? Beautiful 1946 S Roosevelt Dime. Really nice looking 1946 S Roosevelt Dime. Plenty of original luster. Nice BU coin, which also happens to be a very nice repunch mint mark. What kind of repunch mint mark would it look like? A very nice one. We're going to have to throw it over here. Oh, looky there. How about that? There's a Sherman hair. Sherman hairs. You've probably seen some in your packages here and there. Let me bring this out here. I'm doing different kinds of coins now, using a microscope to do it. Let's see. There we go. And Let's focus in on that S real quick. Very nice looking repunch mint mark. There it is. 1946 S, RPM number 3, first year of the Roosevelt Dime. And we're up to a $17 bid now. 17, looking for a bid of 18. $18 now, looking for a bid of 18. How about a bid of 18? I do believe this is two different types of S, one over the other. Not sure about that. They could both be trumpet tails, but one of them looks a little more like a sans serif style. But it's a 1946 S over S Roosevelt Dime. Got a $17 bid now. 17, looking for a bid of 18. 18 now. It is an uncirculated coin. 17, looking for a bid of 18. How about a bid of 18? Look a bit of 18 now. A bit of 18. Very nice looking S over S East. Got a bit of 17, looking for a bit of 18 now. A bit of 18. Got 17. 17 going once, looking for a bit of 18. How about a bit of 18? A bit of 18. There's Coins and Ghouls at 18. 18 now, looking for a bit of 19. Can look around the remainder of the coin. Not sure what people expect specifically for condition on 75-year-old dimes. But we can certainly take a look. Got full torch on this one. This is an NGC recognized variety, Coins and Ghouls tells us. Appreciate that, sir. Here is the obverse. First year of the Roosevelt Dime. This one a San Francisco issue. Looking at a nice doubled mint mark on the reverse. And Crispy has the high bid now at $19. 19 looking for a bid of 20, 20, and a bid of 20. So there's that repunch mint mark again. Let me zoom in on it. There it is. So got a $19 bid looking for a bid of $20, $20. Anybody bid of $20 looking for a bid of 20, a bid of 20. A 19 looking for a bid of 20. How about a bid of 20? A bid of 20. Got 19 going once now. Looking for a bid of 20. How about a bid of 20? A bid of 20. Got 19 now going twice. Looking for a bid of 20. $20 now. A bid of $20. Last and final call. Last and final call now at 20. Looking for a bid of 20 now. A bid of 20. All right, there's Crispy, $119. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. That's Crispy's at 19. Next coin up. I'm just going to throw it under here first. Ooh, there we go. How about that? 1960D, RPM number 1. 1960D RPM number 1. This is a choice to gem solid red BU coin. Has some spotting on it here and there, but it doesn't look as bad. When you get it out and you look at the whole coin as one, it is a very nice example of RPM number 1. And there it is, RPM number 1. The widest spread of any strong repunchment mark in the Lincoln Cent series. We'll start this off at 25. 25, itty bitty, give me a $25 bid. 25, itty bitty bitty, 25. Looking for a bid of 25, 25 now, itty bitty bitty, 25. There's Crispy with a bid of 25. 25 now, looking for a bid of 30. Well, 26. 26, how about a bid of 26? 26 now, but a bid of 26. There's Ted trying 25. Needs a bid of 26 now, 26. Let me do this and put the coin over here. See, it's not a bad coin at all. There's the obverse and now the reverse. Nice, pretty gemmy coin. Penny hoarder now at $30. 30, looking for a bit of 31. 31, how about a bit of 31? 31, add a bit of 31. How about a bit of 31? 31, any bit of 31. Look a bit of 31. 31, now a bit of 31. Penny hoarder at $30. And back to the obverse. There is the obverse. You can see that RPM quite nicely there. Coins and ghouls at 35 now. 35, looking for a bit of 36. Oh, why do we need this, folks? Really? People don't have anything better to do. There we go. Oh, it's after 1 a.m. Oh yeah, Grouse the Ghoul is in England, I believe. Penny hoarder at 36 now. 36, looking for a bit of 37. 37, how about a bit of 37? 37 now, a bit of 37. Yeah, these bot things are just they're a pain to deal with, but whatever, we can still deal with it. That's right, bye sucker. All right, penny hoarder 36, looking for a bit of 37. 37 now, a bit of 37. Got 36. Oh, Wales. Okay, Grouse the Ghoul is in Wales. Understood, Grouse the Ghoul. You have a great night, sir. I'll see you at the next auction. I will be doing some of the reveals that we're going to be doing this week. I'll be doing them during midday, so they'll come on afternoon, evening for you. Ted Evans at 37 now. Coins and ghouls back at 38. 38 now. Looking for a bit of 39. 39. How about a bit of 39? 39. Any bit of 39? 39, 39, 80 bit of 39, look for a bit of 39, 90 bit of 39. I got 38 going once, look for a bit of 39, 90 bit of 39. I got 38 now going twice now, looking for a bit of 39, 39, 80 bit of 39. Now, last and final call now, 38, looking for a bit of 39, 39, 80 bit of 39. All right, we're sold at $38. Coins and ghouls, thank you very much, sir. Sorry, penny hoarder, you got in there just a smidge too late. Let me get this out here where we can view things. And let me see what I have done. There we go. Okay. Now, let me do a couple of things with this camera. Nope. Wrong one. Hang on a second here. I have to get some configurating done. This is what happens when you forget to do things prior to the show. Okay. Now I'm good. Let's see where my next item is. I have an item coming up. Here it is. How about this? This is an 1863 10-cent fractional note. 10-cent fractional note, 1863. Beautiful little note. If I could get it to focus. This is a foldless note. It is a full, crisp uncirculated. Did I miss one? What did I miss? Let me see. Hang on. Oh, I did. Sorry, folks. Back to my microscope. Okay, here we go. A little bit of cloudiness on this one. 1962. This is a 1962 proof cent. It is an underweight 1962 proof cent. This only weighs 2.85 grams. .85 grams. It's a very underweight coin. They're supposed to weigh 3.1 grams, and being a proof, that is actually kind of scarce. So we started out with 3/18s and then 25 to Tim. Ant comes in at 22, got a 25 bid, Ant now 27. Ant now 27, looking for a bid of 28, 28.90, but a bid of 28. Sorry, my brain is not fully on. You can think about that. 10-cent note. Very scarce, very old. 150-year-old note. 149. No, 159. Wow, that's old. Anyhow, 27 to Ant, now 30 to Gulf Coast Treasure Hunter, $30 bid now, looking for a bid of 31, how about a bid of 31? Ant now 33, looking for a bid of 34, 34.90, but a bid of 34. Looking for a bid of 34, 34.90, but a bid of 34, Gulf Coast at 35, now looking for a bid of 36, now 36, Eddie, but a bid of 36. There's Ant at 37 now 38, 38.90, but a bit of 38, looking for a bit of 38, 38.90, but a bit of 38. There's Ted Evans at 38 now 39, hello Ant. 39, looking for a bit of 39, 80, but a bit of 39, 39.90, but a bit of 39. Got Ted Evans at 38, looking for a bit of 39. There's 40. Gulf Coast at 40 now, looking for a bit of 41. 41, how about a bit of 41, 80, but a bit of 41. $41, 80, but a bit of 41, look a bit of 41, add a bit of 41. There's Ted at 42, and back at 43. 43 now, looking for a bit of 44, how about a bit of 44? We can even do this way. How about this? There we go. In grams, boys and girls. 2.848 grams. It is definitely underweight. $45. Ted Evans, 45. Looking for a bit of 46 now. 46, Eddie, but a bit of 46. Okay, go back to the micro shot. And I will flip this little baby over and let you look at the reverse side. Just a little bit of haze on it. Just a little bit of haze. Still a very nice coin. Very underweight. It's underweight by a full, what is it, 8.3 grams. So it's almost 10%. It's 10% underweight. There's Ant with a 46 bid. 46 now. Looking for a bid of 47. 47. How about a bid of 47? Looking for a bid of 47. Add a bid of 47. Yes, Penny Horror. That's most likely, is that it was rolled a little bit thin before it was treated to be a proof planchet. There wouldn't be any layers to come off, so it's not likely to be a delamination of any sort. I'm thinking rolled thin stock. There's Ted Evans at $50. Ted Evans at 50 now. 50 now. Looking for a bit of 55. 55. How about a bit of 55? 80 bit a bit of 55. 50 now, looking for a bit of 55, 55, 80 bit of 55. I found it to be a very big surprise when I got it out. The way I found it was it made a very odd noise on the desk. It did not sound like a normal copper cent, so I weighed it, and for sure it came out wrong. A lot of these never go discovered. I have no idea how many would actually be out there. This is the first example of a proof Lincoln cent that I know of that's underweight like this. It's the first one I've ever carried. So got Ted at 50 now, looking for a bit of 55. 55, how about a bit of 55, 80 bit of 55. Got Ted Evans at $50 going once. Looking for a bit of 55, 55, 80 bit of 55. Looking for a bit of 55, 90 bit of 55. $50. $50 now going twice. Looking for a bit of 55, 55, how about a bit of 55? 55, 90 bit of 55. There's Ant at 55. Ant at 55, now 60. Now 60, looking for a bit of 60 now. 60 now, 80 bit of 60. Bit of 60, 80 bit of 60. There's Malcolm. Nice, Malcolm says. It is nice. I tell you what, these things are not going to be easy to locate. Not on a proof. Very unusual on a proof, actually. Got Ant at 55. 55 now going once, looking for a bit of 60. 55, looking for a bit of 60 now. 55, looking for a bit of 60. $60. Anybody bit of $60? Looking for a bit of 60? 55 now going once, looking for a bit of $60. 60. 0.05. 0.05 grams. So if it's a 3.1 gram coin, 3.05 to 3.15 would be normal. This one is 2.85. This is almost as light as a zinc cent. It's about halfway between the weight of a regular brass cent and a zinc cent. There's Gulf Coast Treasure Hunter at $60 now. 60, looking for a bit of 65. 60, looking for a bit of 65. 65, 80 bit of 65, looking for a bit of 65. Now a bit of 65. 65, 80 bit of 65. 65 now, a bit of 65. I think that was Ted's way of saying he was dropping out of the bidding. 60 now, 65. 65, 80 bit of 65. Looking for a bit of 65. Yeah, $60. $60 going once, looking for a bit of 65. 65, 80 bit of 65. 65 now, a bit of 65. I got $60. $60 going twice now, looking for a bit of 65. 65, 80 bit of 65. 65, looking for a bit of 65 now, a bit of 65. Last and final call at 60, looking for a bit of 65. 65, 80 bit of 65. Ant says he's out too. Ted Evans and Ant are out. Gulf Coast treasure hunter. Takes the coin at 60. Sold the Gulf Coast treasure hunter at $60. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. Now it's time to move on to paper. Let's take a look at some paper. How about it? Here it is. The engraving on this thing is just beautiful. I wish I could get the camera to focus properly, which it won't do. But there we are, 10-cent fractional currency note from 1863. Hello, Ida. $18.63 fractional currency. I see these selling at uncirculated on eBay for $350 to $375. Starting this one at $180. $180 for this one. Beautiful note. It is a genuine fractional currency note and is quite scarce. Crispy starts me off with a 180 bid. 180 now, looking for a bid of 190. 190 now, to bid a bid of 190. Once we get to 200, we'll go to $25 increments. Got a 190 now, looking for a bid of 190. How about a bid of 190? To bid a bid of 190. 190, looking for a bid of 190 now, to bid a bid of 190. 10-cent fractional currency, 1863. This was printed during the Civil War. They were having a hard time finding enough coins to go around at that time, so they printed currency instead to make change at post offices and such. And we have a 10-cent note, 1863. Let's pop it under the scope and take a good look at that vignette. You can see the fibers in the paper. Very, very nice design. American Banknote Company, New York, is where these were made. Yeah, the fractional notes, you can read on their history online. However, they are, here's a very famous signature for you. This is Spinner. All this right here belongs to Spinner's signature. He was the treasurer of the United States for a period of time. There's Kelly Ray at 190. 190 now, looking for a bit of 200. 200 now, but a bit of 200. But this note is unfolded. The corners are in pretty good shape. I mean, even under a microscope, they still look rather squared off. That's a fiber running through the paper there. That's not a fold. Flip it over on the other side. Took a small tear next to the corner right there. Kelly Ray now at 220. I need a 225, Kelly Ray, 225. Got Crispy at 200, looking for 225. 225 now, a bit of 225. Kelly, give me a 225. 225, then 250, then 275. $225. Kelly Ray, 225, now 250. 250, looking for a bit of 250. 250, there's Crispy at 250. 250 now, 275, 275, 80 bit of 275. That is the Treasury seal in red. Very large United States Treasury seal. Let me put it back under here now that we've seen it rather closely. I'll put it back under here so you can see the entire note again. 10-cent United States note. Fractional currency. There's Kelly back at 275. 275, 275 now, 300. Looking for a bit of 300, now a bit of 300. Looking for a bit of 300, how about a bit of 300, a bit of 300. 275, look a bit of 300. 300 now, a bit of 300. Series 1863. Printed on the Act of 1863. Wow. All right, there's Crispy at 300. Here we go again, right? Oh, thank you, Malcolm, for taking care of that for me. All right, got Crispy now at 300. 300 now, 325. 325, looking for a bit of 325, 325. A bit of 325. You're right about that, Malcolm. 325, looking for a bit of 325, 325. A bit of 325. Got 300 going once for Crispy. 300 going once, looking for a bit of 325, 325. It has been bad lately. I don't know. I haven't been on much. There's Kelly Ray, 325. 325 now, 350. 350, looking for a bit of 350. Ida, this is a Series 1863. Let me show you where it shows up so you can be sure and know. It's right up here. Act of March 3rd, 1863. Made by the American Banknote Company in New York. And this particular one has the autographs of Allison and Spinner. Kelly Ray, 325, 325 now, looking for a 350 bid. 350, a bit of 350. Looking for 350. 350, looking for a bit of 350 now, a bit of 350. Fractional note. They don't flip that way, Chuck. Just like with notes, you call them front and back. You don't call it obverse and reverse. This is the front. This is the back. That's a technical term, folks. This is the back of my note. This is the front of my note. As opposed to obverse and reverse for coins. Parvis has a complete set. That's awesome, man. That's really cool. Thank you, Gulf Coast Treasure Hunter. I appreciate it, sir. See you guys in 8 months. Wow. 8 months he's going to be gone. Gulf Coast, I'll see you this... Well, what? Happy New Year, brother. 8 months. That's a long time. Godspeed, sir. Kelly Ray, 325. 325, looking for a bit of 350. 350 going once at 325 now, looking for a bit of 350. Going once at 325, looking for a bit of 350. 350, how about a bit of 350? A bit of 350. 325. 325 going twice now, looking for a bit of 350. 350, how about a bit of 350? A bit of 350. Last and final call. Last and final call at 325. Looking for a bit of 350. How about a bit of 350? A bit of 350. All right. Sold. Kelly Ray, 325. Congratulations and thank you very much. Right? Richard says if they had printed currency for the fractionals during COVID, we could have gotten coins to look through that have been made of paper. All right. Next item up. I appreciate it. Thank you for the bid. Is this. It's a 5,000 yen note from Japan. Nippon Ginko is the Bank of Japan. 5,000 yen. This is a genuine note. They are scarce. We're going to start this off at $10. $10 start. Anybody give me a $10 start? $10 start now. Anybody bid a $10? 10 for a 5,000 yen note from Japan. This is pre-war. Not sure when this was issued, but this is pre-World War II. I do believe. See if I can find an issue date on it. It probably has an issue date by the it probably has an issue date by, like, in the text somewhere is probably the date that it was issued. It's the Japanese currency. Surreg gives me a $10 bid. $10 now, looking for 11. $11 now, but a bid $11. $11, anybody bid $11. Got a $10 bid now, looking for $11. $11 now, anybody bid $11. $10 now, going once, looking for bid $11. $11, anybody bid $11. Looking for bid $11 now, anybody bid $11. $10 now, $10 going twice, looking for $11 bid. $11 bid, anybody bid $11. That's our last and final call now at 10, looking for $11. There's Mr. Crowell at $11. $11 now, looking for a bid of 12. 12.90, but a bid of 12. 12, looking for a bid of 12.90, but a bid of 12. 12. $11 bid now, looking for a bid $12 bid, $12, any bid of $12. There's Surreg at 12. 12 now, 13. Hello, Surreg, by the way. 12 now, looking for a bid of 13. 13 now, a bid of 13, looking for a bid of 13. 13 now, a bid of 13. At 12, looking for a bid of 13. How about a bid of 13? A bid of 13. Here's Tim at 15. 15 now, looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? A bid of 16, looking for a bid of 16 now, a bid of 16. 16. Let me move this up that way and tilt my camera down so that it's more square. There we go. Tim at $15 now. 15, looking for a bid of 16. 16, how about a bid of 16? Howdy and out. All right. Tim at 15, looking for a bid of 16. Going once now at 15, looking for a bid of 16. 16 now, a bid of 16, looking for a bid of 16. Got 15 now, going twice, looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? A bid of 16, looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? Our last and final call, 15, looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? All right, sold to Tim, 15. Thank you, Tim. Next up, same set. Higher denomination. Also very tough to get. Is a 10,000 yen note. 10,000 yen. This one. Also at $10. $10. Give me a $10 start. Anybody bid of $10? $10. It's a fine condition note. The silhouette in the center is of a pagoda. I don't know if I can make it visible. I can make it visible. Hang out just a moment as I make it visible. Modern technology. There you go. That's a pagoda. Surreg at 15. Hello, Mr. French. Surreg at 15. This one also had a watermark. And there's the watermark on that one. I'll make sure I don't shine my flashlight into the camera. There we go. Surreg at $15 now. 15, looking for a bid of 16, 16, any bid of 16. 10,000 yen. Pre-war Japan. Free Sherman hair. $15. Going once, looking for a bid of $16. 16, looking for a bid of 16. About a bid of 16. Any bid of 16, looking for a bid of 16. 90, bid of 16. Yeah, 15 going once now, looking for a bid of 16. $16 now, a bit of 16. Yeah, 15 going twice now, looking for a bid of 16. $16 now, a bit of 16. There's 16, Mr. French. 16 now, looking for a bid of $17. 17, anybody bid of 17, looking for a bid of 17. 17. How about a bid of 17 now? 17, looking for a bid of 17. 17. Surreg is out at 16. Looking for a bid of 17. 17, 90, but a bid of 17. 17, looking for a bid of 17. 16 going once, looking for a bid of 17. 17, looking for a bid of 17. How about a bid of 17? I believe it's pre-war. I'm not 100% sure on that. Let me check. Get into eBay and I can find it. Here's one of the same issue at $159. This one's in great condition though, but it's at $159. I'm not seeing a year on this one. Let's see if I can find a different listing for the same. Again, it is a rather scarce note, so they're not going to be easy to find. 1958. Sorry, 1958 is when this was issued. Let's see. Let me bring up this. So they've got it on there for $599. But that's the issue of this note. Is let me move this over a little bit so it's easier to see. 1958. So that's what that is. Your knowledge on foreign currency is -1. Sounds about like mine. I just happened to get these in a collection. I decided, well, it's nice. I like it. It's pretty. So why not, right? All right, Mr. Crowell back at 17. 17 now, looking for a bit of 18. $18 now. A bit of 18. 18, looking for a bit of 18. A bit of 18. I do know that it's rather scarce. They're very difficult to find information on. They are highly valuable, in very nice condition. This one is not in very nice condition, so I am selling it at a very low price for its issue. Mr. French now at 18, looking for a bit of 19. How about a bit of 19? A bit of 19, looking for a bit of 19. Mr. Crowell back at 19. 19, looking for a 20 now. Anybody bid a 20? Looking for $20, $20, anybody bid a 20? Got a 19, 19 now going once. Looking for a bid of $20 now. 20, anybody bid a 20? Looking for a bid of 20. How about a bid of 20? Anybody bid a 20? Look a bid of 20. There's Mr. Nickel at $20. the four symbols lower center. Well, the first two symbols are Japan. Because the first one is east and the second one is gate, so gateway to the east. The last two symbols appear to be the same as the second two symbols above. And I know that the large symbols in the center represent the number 10,000. So I don't know where the date would show up. Or are we talking about the small symbols in the very bottom? Let's go to the micro view. So that I don't believe is the date, but this could incorporate the date. But I do not know. Cannot be certain either way about it. But it is a nice note. Mr. Tim at 23. 23 now, looking for a bit of 24. 24, how about a bit of 24? This could also incorporate the date, but I believe it is the name of the man pictured on the note, because it appears to be a caption of his image. No idea how to read Japanese, so you'll have to take it for what it's worth. But there's the printing in the center bottom. And I don't know if this depicts the date or not. Mr. Tim at 23. 23 now, looking for a bit of 24. 24, how about a bit of 24? Anybody a bit of 24? Look a bit of 24 now, a bit of 24. There's a Japanese character that makes up this background of curved lines that looks like a shadow. And that is likely counterfeit measures, counterfeit deterrence measures, because those are very hard to copy. Alright, so we've seen all parts. Gonna start counting it down now to Tim. 23 going once now, look for a bit of 24, 24. How about a bit of 24, a bit of 24? Twice now. Twice now, 23. Look over a bit of 24, 24, a bit of 24. Looking for a bit of 24, how about a bit of 24? Last and final call of 23. Looking for a bit of 24, 24, how about a bit of 24? There's Mr. French at 24. Mr. French at 24. 24 now, looking for a bit of 25. 25, a bit of 25. 25 now, a bit of 25. Looking for a bit of 25. 25, a bit of 25. There's Mr. Crowell at 25. 25 now, 26. 26, how about a bit of 26? 26, a bit of 26. It all looks like hieroglyphics to me. Even English looks like hieroglyphics to me most of the time. So I kind of bow out of the reading foreign language guessing. However, I do know a little bit about, just a little bit, about the Japanese characters. Back in the day of collecting stamps, you had the two characters that make up the word for Japan. That's how I could always tell anything Japanese. Those two characters. They make up the word Japan. The land of the rising sun, or the gateway to the east, meaning that Japan was the farthest east land known at that time. Yes, Sir Crispy, I can do that. Alright, so We got 25. 25, Mr. Crowell going once, looking for a bid of 26. 26. How about a bid of 26? Got to move quickly. 25 going twice now, looking for a bid of 26. 26, anybody bid of 26? Get your bid in now. 25, we're looking for a bid of 26. Last and final call, looking for a bid of 26. 26, anybody bid of 26? There's Mr. French at 26. 26 now, looking for a bid of 27. 27, how about a bid of 27? Now, folks, when you know you want to bid, just go ahead and get the bid out there. $26 looking for a bid of 27. 27, how about a bid of 27? Anybody bid of 27 looking for a bid of 27? 26. 26 looking for a bid of 27. 26 now going once, looking for a bid of 27. 27, how about a bid of 27? At 26. 26 now going twice, looking for a bid of 27. 27, how about a bid of 27? All right, Tim says, congratulations, I'm out. Mr. French at 26. Last and final call, looking for a bid of 27. How about a bid of 27? Anybody bid of 27? Okay, Jesse, I can take care of that. Let me write these down. So for the proof pull number 5, I've got Crispy, Jesse, and Ron Isaac. All right, and we are sold on this note at 26 to Mr. French. I appreciate it, Mr. French. Thank you very much, sir. Now, how about a little bit closer to home? One I can definitely read. How about a Canada? $1 note from Canada. Has a few minor folds in it, as you can see. This is a series of 1967. This one has the special star over here, the Canadian leaf that appears to be a star. It has the 1867-1967 on it. The back has the, I believe that's the Canadian Parliament. Centennial, Canadian Confederation. And so we have a $1 note. We're going to start this off at $2. 1967, $1 note from Canada. They quit issuing $1 notes in 1987, 20 years after this one was issued. This is the only year such a note was issued, 1967. This one has a serial number at the top, and there twice, 6689502. Sreg starts me off with a $2 bid, now 225, 225. How about a bid of 225? A bid of 225. 1957 or 58. Okay, thank you, Paul. We got Ken Nickel now, $4. $4 on this Canadian note. Now Sureg back at 5. Sureg back at 5, looking for a $6 bid. $6. Anybody bid of $6? I have to learn how to flip currency a little bit better than I do. It has a number of folds in it. It's a VF note. I don't know what I had it graded as in the comments here. What did I grade it at? VF. So I'm consistent at least. If nothing else, I'm consistent with paper. So it's a VF note. Regular issue. 1967. We got Sureg at a $5 bid. $5 looking for a $6 bid. $6. Anybody bid of $6? Looking for a bid of $6? Anybody bid of $6? Let's see. What does that part say? Let's go to the micro and find out. Well, it's Canada's first Parliament building. Buildings. Okay. Nice looking engraving. You got some really good engravers there. In Canada. Looks like one single building to me. But they say buildings. I say buildings. When in Canada. Right? Les premiers édifices parlementaires du Canada. Don't ask me to speak French. I don't do it well. $5. Sir Egg, $5. Looking for a $6 bid. $6. $5 going once now. Looking for a $6 bid. How about a $6 bid? Anybody bid a 6? $5 looking for a bid of 6. How about a bid of 6? Anybody bid a 6? Got $5 now going twice. Looking for a bid of $6. $6 now. Bid a bid of 6. Last and final call. Last and final call at $5. Looking for a bid of $6. Anybody bid a 6? And I'm sold at 5 to Sir Egg. Thank you very much, sir. Next up, how about another Canadian 1967 issue? This one actually has the 1867-1967 at the top instead of a serial number. This one's in better condition as well. It's a nice AU-ish looking note. XF to AU. I'm going to start this one off at $2 as well. $2. Give me a start at $2. Canada, $1 note. 1967. Parvez at $2. $2 now. Looking for a bid of $2.25. $2.25. A bit of $2.25. Mr. Nickel at $4. $4 now. $4.50. How about a bid of $4.50? A bit of $4.50. Look for a bid of $4.50. Now 5 at Sir Egg. 5 for Sir Egg, looking for a bit of $5.50. $5.50, how about a bit of $5.50? $5.50 now, a bit of $5.50. Got Parvez at 6. 6 now, $6.50. $6.50, how about a bit of $6.50? How about a $6.50? A bit of $6.50. Now Ken Nickel at 7. At 7 now, looking for a bit of $7.50. $7.50, how about a bit of $7.50? $7.50 now, a bit of $7.50. $7 now, looking for a bit of $7.50. $7.50, how about a bit of $7.50? There's Sir Egg at 8. 8, how about a bit of 9? Had a bit of 9, look a bit of 9 now, and a bit of 9. There's Parvis tries 8, needs a bit of $8.50. $8.59, $8.59, need a bit of $8.59. Got an $8 bid, looking for $8.50 or 9. $8.50 or 9, going once at 8 to Sir Egg. 8 to Sir Egg, looking for an $8.59, a bit of $8.50. $8.50, looking for a bit of $8.50. $8 now, going twice to Sir Egg, looking for a bit of $8.50. $8.50, how about a bit of $8.50, a bit of $8.50? Got last and final call at 8, looking for a bit of $8.50. And I'm sold to Sir Egg at $8. I appreciate it, Sir Egg. Thank you very much, sir. Next up, how about a more modern note? This is a Series 1973 $1 Canadian note. This is a completely and totally unfolded, crisp, uncirculated note. I start this off at $4. $4 for a 1973 series note that is crisp, uncirculated. The corners are perfect. The note is actually a nice premium quality looking note. I'll start this at $4. $4, looking for a bit of $4. A bit of 4, look a bit of 4 now, a bit of 4. It's lot number 19. Bank of Canada, 1973. It's what I call a distant Parliament shot. The logjam note. Here's Surreg at $4. 4 now, looking for a bid of 425. 425, anybody 425. My lips sometimes don't want to work. 425, anybody bid of 425. Looking for a bid of 425. 425, anybody bid of 425. Looking for a bid of 425. How about I do it this way? I'm going to sell this one to Surreg at $4. And I have a few others if anybody else wants any at $4. You let me know you'd like one at $4 with a bin and a quantity, and I can sell up to, let's say, 7 or 8 of them. I have a few. If you want one of these, just say bin with a quantity. It is a $1 note, 1973, crisp uncirculated from Canada. Surreg will get this one at $4. Anybody else wants one at $4, let me know. Yeah, Surreg gets the trifecta, that's right. Gets all 3. Okay. Anybody else want one of these? 1973... Canada. It's the last issued design of the $1 note. Till they went to the coin in 1987. The loony dollar. Paul, you have to speed up your playback. YouTube has an issue with lag. It's a pretty consistent issue. Kelly Ray will take one of these at $4. Kelly Ray takes one at $4. I'm going to see if anybody else wants one of these at $4. Penny Hoarder will take one at $4. It's a nice opportunity to own some rather tough to find currency from our neighbor to the north in a really, really nice condition. I picked up a small stack of these. Don't have all that many. Okay. I'm going to move on now. Let's move on to the next lot. The next lot will be lot number 20. Lot number 20 will be this 20,000 mark note from Germany. It's a 1923 issue. Paul Hampton says he wants one of the Canadian notes as well. So we put him in for one of the Canadian 1973 $1 notes. So we have this 1923 issue, 20,000 mark. Now, how long has it been since you've owned 20,000 of anything? This is another one of the issues that is kind of extreme in value when you get in high grade, and then lower grade ones are pretty common. But this is a very interesting. Kelly Ray bidding 5 now on the. What is she bidding 5 on? What are you bidding 5 on, Kelly Ray? $20,000 note from Germany. It says hyperinflation currency, 1923. They were going through some very difficult economic times in the 1920s. Parviz gives me $1 bid on this. Dollar. Now Surreg at $5.50. Kelly Ray at 5. Okay, Kelly Ray at 5. Surreg at $5.50. $5.50 the bid now. $5.50 the bid now. Looking for a bid of 6. Looking for a bid of $6. $6 now, but a bid of $6. I sound goofy if you speed it up. Well, how about if I sound like this? Then maybe it'll sound normal. I don't know. Kelly Ray gives me a $6 bid now. $6 from Kelly Ray. Looking for a bid of 7. There's Sureg at 7. 7 now. Looking for a bid of $8. $8 now. A bit of $8. Looking for a bit of 8. How about a bit of 8? A bit of 8. Look a bit of 8 now. A bit of 8. Got Sureg at $7. Looking for a bit of $8 now. A bit of $8. I tell you what I can do. How about this? I have this one. Now these don't have any serial number. Well, they do have serial numbers right here. There's serial numbers on these. I have another note that doesn't have any serial numbers. I have that one plus a couple of others. So here's what we can do. I can offer these as a bin at $4. You could do a $4 bin on these. Just give me a bin plus a quantity, and I can give you as many as you like at $4. I don't have any that have any really cool serial numbers. Well, this one has a star on it. 23846 star. I believe that's the only one of these I have that has a star on it. There's some smaller serial numbers and larger serial numbers, probably from different banks in different parts of the country. They did everything they could to try to keep up with the hyperinflation by printing more and more currency. Kind of like what we're doing now. Just making more money because it's free, right? All right. Yeah, on the star, I have to give it to my first bin. That was Sureg. Sureg's going to get 2 of them, so here's 2 for Sureg. And then Kelly Ray wants 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Kelly Ray. What I'll do is I'll keep a stack here. So let me write Sureg on this one. Okay, Sureg will get 1 stack here. Then Kelly Ray. Kelly Ray will get a stack of them. And then Paul Hampton wants 1. Paul Hampton for 1. And then, what else? Hello, Wanda. And Mr. French wanted 1. So Mr. French will get the one I have left up here. And that takes care of those. That's how easy that is. Okay, what comes up next? Okay, now I have a much nicer condition 20,000 note. Same issue, but this one is in far better condition. It only has 1 fold in it. You see that 1 fold right in the center of the note. Otherwise, this is a mark-free note. I'll start this one off at $5. Wanda gives me $5. $5 now. Looking for a bit of $5.50. $5.50. Anybody a bit of $5.50? Did Kelly Ray outbid Sureg? Let's see. Yeah, Kelly Ray did outbid Sureg. So, sorry about that, Kelly Ray. I'm going to switch the star note over to Sureg. Over to Kelly Ray. She wanted the star note. I don't know what the star means. I don't know if it's any different. Wanda gives me a $5 bid now. $5 looking for $5.50. $5.50. How about a bit of $5.50? $5.50. Look at a bit of $5.50 now. A bit of $5.50. This is a much better condition note than the others. Yeah, mark free. Mark free 20,000 mark. How about that? 20,000. 20,000 Reichsmark. Even the corners on this one are in good shape. That one fold makes this like an XF note because it's a pretty loose fold. But even at that, I was seeing these going for $30 to $50. Is the star a reprinting in the German notes? $20,000 note going for $5 to Wanda, going once, looking for a bit of $5.50. $5.50 to a bit of $5.50. Yeah, in the U.S. notes, a star means a replacement note. It's a replacement because they messed up on the others, or the counter wasn't working properly, or something they noticed, and then they destroyed the sheet of notes, and then they redo notes with stars in the serial number. That's what that represents. There is a billion mark note. There is a billion German mark note. This is the hyperinflation currency. Got $5 from Wanda, going twice. Going twice, looking for a bit of $6. $6, any bit of $6. 6, no bit of 5, any bit of 6. Looking for a bit of 6.90, bit of 6. Going twice now at 5, looking for a bit of $6. $6 now, a bit of $6. Last and final call, 5, looking for a bit of 6. All right, sold to Wanda, $5. Thank you, Wanda. Much appreciated. Next up, how about a 1,000 mark note? The corners can kind of get. There we go. The corners are there. They just get a little bent up here and there. But this is also a hyperinflation currency note. Dated 16 September 1922. It is a Reichsbank note, 1,000 mark. 1,000 mark. Sure, it gives me a $1 start. $1 now, look over a bit of 150. 150, how about a bit of 150? A bit of 150. Goes with that 20,000. It's the same issue. The same period of time. Kelly Ray tries a 1, now a 3. Now a 3, looking for a bit of 350. 350, how about a bit of 350? A bit of 350. Looking for a bit of 350. Now a bit of 350. Got $3, looking for a bit of 350. 350, now a bit of 350. How about if I do this? I have not, Carl. I have not. Let's do a bin. $1 a piece on these. How about that? Bin $1 a piece. Just give me a bin. Tell me how many you like. I have a stack of these. I have a stack of them that we can pull from. Just tell me a bin plus how many you want at $1. And get them to you at $1 a piece. Bin with a quantity. I'll put them in your stack. Kelly Ray says 2. So Kelly Ray will get the top 2 on the stack here. And get that inside of Kelly Ray's stack of currency. Paul Hampton gets 2. 1, 2. For Paul. Sureg wants 2. Sureg 1, 2. For Sureg, Mr. French will take 1. 1 for Mr. French. And Wanda wants 5, so she can get the last 2 I have. And I will search and see if I have more, but I doubt it. I think I got all of them in this pull here. Let me see if I can find any more for you. Okay. I'm checking my box now. See if I have any more of these. Oh, I have a couple. My little note says these are worth $4 a piece. Yeah, I have a couple more. So, all right, got 3 more for Wanda. She's got 5 now. Anybody else? Did I miss anyone? Hello, Sand Digger. Okay. I think I got it all. Let me put more lines in. There you go, Eric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to take 1, 2 out of these. So I'll take 2 out. I think that makes us right. At 5 for Wanda. All right. That'll about do that. Okay. Here's one that's really nice looking. It's a smaller note. It's 5,000. 5,000 mark. Issue of 1922. This one was issued in Berlin the 2nd of December 1922. Hyperinflation currency. This one has a serial number of H509587C. And here's the back. It has more colors of ink on it. It's actually kind of nice looking. 5,000 mark. Start this off at $1. $1. Kelly Ray starts me at 3. Look for a bit of 4. Look a bit of $4. A bit of $3.50. How about a bit of $3.50? $3.59. A bit of $3.50. $3.50. Look for a bit of $3.50. How about a bit of $3.50? How about a bit of $3.50? $3.59. A bit of $3.50. Wanda says 5. Wanda says 5. Now, how about a bit of $5.50? $5.50. How about a bit of $5.50? That's right. That's $1 for every 1,000 marks. Got $5 now from Wanda. Kelly Ray at $5.50. Kelly Ray at $5.50. Surig tries a $4 bid. Got a $5.50 Kelly Ray, $5.50. I'll tell you what. There's Wanda at 6. Surig tries 6. I have a total of 5 of these, or 4 of them actually. I got 4 of them. I'm going to put them in order from the best to the worst. In condition. There we go. Best to the worst in condition. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bin these out in order of bids. I'm going to bin them out at $5. So the order of bids, as I type that and put that in there, we've got Wanda at 13, Kelly at Ray at 10, 11, Tim at 10, and Sureg at 6. Those are my 4 winners. Wanda, then Kelly Ray, then Tim, then Sureg at $5. Let me know if you want your note. Just say bin. Wanda, Kelly Ray, Tim, Sureg. What I'll do is I'll put them in at $5. I'll put them in each of your stacks in the order that I just mentioned them. Wanda, Kelly Ray, Tim, Sureg. All I need is for Wanda to say yes with her bin. Wanda says bin for show. Nice. All right, Wanda, Kelly Ray, Tim, and then Sureg. Okay, that's the last of my currency. That's all of the currency I have for now. I do have more currency. I have an entire box of currency that we'll deal with at some point, but not right now. Look at this, boys and girls. I have a whole box full of paper. We'll deal with those come later. But right now, I'm going to go back to a 1968 S proof Lincoln cent that has beautiful color. This is it right here. Get the microscope shot back on. There we go. Look at the color on that. That's just an outstanding looking coin. Yes, Sureg. 2 each, max of 10. So there's that 68 proof. We're going to start that off. The $9 bid. $9 on this beautiful toned 1968 proof Lincoln cent. Let's flip it over and take a look at the other side. This is just gorgeous. All kinds of beautiful color on that coin. 1968 proof. Looking for a $500 star note? You don't ask for much, do you? $500 star note. How about that? 1968 proof cent. Beautiful toning on that thing. It's a gem proof starting at $9. $9, anybody bid of $9. Okay, Sureg, I'll do that. Put you down for the max. That's a proof nickel pull. Okay, Kelly Ray says max bin on the nickels as well. Yeah, I decided to expand my inventory in proof nickels. I have plenty now. All right, Wanda says 10 on that gem proof 1968S proof Lincoln cent with the toning. $10 now. Looking for a bit of 11. How about a bit of 11? There's Parviz with a bit of 11. Now 12. Now 12. Anybody bit of 12? Look a bit of 12. How about a bit of 12? Anybody bit of 12? Look a bit of 12. Now a bit of 12. Okay, Bo. Thank you. Let me find a pen with which I can better write. There we go. Later, Sureg. I appreciate it, sir. Still got some Lincoln cents left. Ted Evans with a max bin on the nickels. Okay, thank you, Ted. Wanda at 13 now on this coin. Parviz was at 11, now Wanda at 13. Okay, Mark Thomas. Well, I wasn't really doing it now, but I can. Parviz says he wants them too. Mr. Boudreaux is fading fast. So I'll get him into the nickels as well. Let's see, I see Paul Hampton wanted max on that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and sell this Lincoln Cent to Wanda, since she's paying attention to it and has her eye on it. I'll just sell it to her for the $13 max bid. So the 68S proof Lincoln Cent goes to Wanda at 13. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate it. Yeah, everybody got ahead of me. You won it, Wanda. Actually, you did. The overage ended up being, the dry weight of the vehicle is 5,200 pounds. The actual weight was 68.49 is what the actual weight was. Turned out that the overage was 1,649. I subtracted the 49 pounds from my luggage and my cooler. So 1,600 pounds is what we turned out with as the actual weight of the haul that I made. All of the coins and notes and everything I brought back, the rolls and everything else, was 1,600 pounds, which I unloaded Friday morning or Saturday morning. When did I get home? Thursday. So it was Friday morning. I unloaded all of that. Yes, my vehicle is still alive. I did make it around town the other day, and it's very thankful that I took off that heavy load. Kimberly, it's $2 per coin, maximum of 10 coins. Max of 10 coins per person. The back is fine. I actually have been getting healthier, doing a little bit better each day. Carl, max on the nickels. I think Kimberly probably wants to do a max on the nickels. I'll wait for her to say so. But yeah, it's the car was doing a wheelie. Tim saw it. He actually viewed the car and he was like, "Dude, are you sure you're going to make it home?" No, but I did. Got out on the highway and started going down all those hills. I knew I had to go back up eventually, and I did. All right, Kimberly. Parvis says max lifetime. Okay. Oh, yeah, it would have been a real mess. I tell you what, I don't know what I would have done. Farm Dog says he wants a max on those. Let's move on to the next lot. Let's get finished with these lots first, because there's some really nice looking coins. Eric, up next. How about this 1916S? 1916S Lincoln Cent, a nice, very fine condition. I'm going to start the bidding on this one at $9. $9 if anybody wants to get started. $9. Stanley, I'll get you on there. And Wanda. Yes, it looks like I'm going to have my nickels filled before I even get to it. I am a daredevil, you know. That's just how we do things. Yeah, I've got pictures. I think I've got pictures published on Facebook of what the vehicle looked like when I got it backed into the driveway. I do need new tires. My tires are kind of worn for wear. Techstar says he wants 5. All right, got bids on this coin at $9, then South End Owl at $15 now. Looking for a bid of $16. 16, anybody bid of 16? There's one at 16, now 17. How about a bid of 17 now? A bid of 17. Looking for a bid of 17, 17 now. A bid of 17. Malcolm says he wants a max on the nickels. Looking for a bid of 17. How about a bid of 17 now? A bid of 17. 17 now. Anybody bid of 17, look a bit of 17, anybody bid of 17, 17 now. Mr. French says he wants 5. I'm reading back on the... If I missed you, if I didn't mention you, then I missed you. So, got Penny Hoarder. Yes, I did get Penny Hoarder. Oh, maybe I didn't. No, I got you in there now, though. Okay. Kelly, I do have a 12S, but I don't have one up tonight. I can get you one, though. At this rate, I'm going to need more nickels? No, I don't think so. Proof nickels, I have close to 200 rolls now of proof nickels. Okay, Yo Man says he'll take it. Proof on the nickels. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 200 coins right there. Okay, South End says he wants to bid a $17 on this 1916S. 17 now, looking for a bit of 18. 18 now, a bit of 18. Looking for a bit of 18. How about a bit of 18? A bit of 18. Yeah, you bet. It's a big pile. Big pile. I just got probably about 25 or 30 more rolls of proof nickels. South End L says he'll take 10 of them. Okay. Otis, is that 10? I'm guessing that 10 was for the nickels. Okay, I've got South End L at $17 on this 1916S. Let me flip it over and show you the other side, because the other side is kind of impressive. Nice detail on there. Slightly soft strike, that's normal for 1916S. That's actually normal for all of the earlier S Mint Mark coins. So I got a bit of 17 from South End L. 17, looking for a bit of 18 now. A bit of 18, look a bit of 18. How about a bit of 18? No bit of 17, 18, looking for a bit of 18. South End L at 17, going once, looking for a bit of 18. Now 18, looking for a bit of 18. How about a bit of 18? Okay, got you, Otis. Nickel slots are full. I can probably do another 10 or 20 coins here and there. 17 now, going twice, looking for a bit of 18. $18 now, a bit of 18, look a bit of 18. How about a bit of 18? I will be doing a cent proof pull next week. Next week will come a new Lincoln cent proof pull. Oh, Mr. Marshall. Mr. Marshall wants in. Yes, Mr. Marshall, I can get you in there. Oh, I will be doing more. Yeah. Oh, Richard, do you want in? I can get you in. Yeah, I'll be doing nickel pulls till the cows come home. It is a lot of nickels for a copper guy. Look, I tell you what. You got no more bids on this 1916S. I'm going to go ahead and sell it to South End Al. South End Al at $17. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Next coin up for bids will be this little guy right here. Beautiful 1917D. 1917Ds don't come very often in AU. You don't see them around much, and this is a nice AU coin, 1917D. We're going to start this off at $39. $39, a bit of 39. Got Yo Man at 39, 39 now, 40. A bit of 40. Looking for a bit of 40. How about a bit of 40 and a bit of 40? $40. Looking for a bit of $40. A bit of $40. Look a bit of 40. Got Yo Man at 39. Looking for a bit of 40. Yes, we can see the reverse. I'm sorry. I should show the reverse. How about that? There's the reverse. A very nicely struck coin. Got a $39 bid. 39. Looking for a bid of $40. A bid of $40. Looking for a bid of 40. A bid of 40. Look a bid of 49. A bid of 40. Got a bid of 39. Look a bid of 40. 40. A bid of 40. Look a bid of 49. A bid of 40. Yo man at 39 going once. There's South End Al at $40. 40 now, 41. 41, 41. A bid of 41. Looking for a bid of 41, $41. A bid of 41. There we go. Yeoman at 41 now. Penny Hoarder at 42. Yeoman back at 43. 43 now. Look a bit of 44. 44. Anybody bid of 44. Looking for a bit of 44. 44. Anybody bid of 44. Look a bit of 44 now. A bit of 44. Well, I picked up a collection while I was out. It was actually a dealer's inventory of Lincoln Cents. Had 5 boxes of Lincoln Cents, totaling a value of almost $6,000. Okay, Eric. So there's going to be a lot of Lincoln Cents come up. The earlier ones like this, nicer ones. There's going to be a lot of them come up over the next few months. $43 to Yo Man, now looking for a bit of 44. How about a bit of 44? A bit of 44, looking for a bit of 44. Not a bit of 44. 43, looking for a bit of 44. 44, a bit of 44. At 43, going once, looking for a bit of 44. 44, a bit of 44, looking for a bit of 44. A bit of 44. No, not face value. About $6,000 worth of coins. Got 43 now going twice. Looking for a bit of 44, 44, a bit of 44. Looking for a bit of 44. How about a bit of 44, a bit of 44? Last and final call now. 43, looking for a bit of 44, 44, a bit of 44. All right, Yo Man Go. Here's the winner on this one at 43. I appreciate it, sir. Next one. Get this out of here and put this 1917 S up here. It's a beautiful woody coin. It's rather weak, but look at that woody. Look at the grain on that. It's a beautiful VG defined coin. It's 1917 S. There's a very nice striping on it. Full wood grain. I'm going to put this down like this because we don't need to see the other parts of it as well as we need to see just how nice this is. Got a $1 bid. $1 bid from South Andal, now 3 at Paul Hampton. Paul Hampton at 3 now, looking for a bid of 325. 325, 80 bid of 325. 325, 80 bid of 325, looking for a bid of 325. There's South Andal at 4. 4 now, look a bid of 425. 425, 80 bid of 425. 425, 80 bid of 425. No bid of 425, got a bid of 4. And there's Penny Hoarder with a bid of $7. $7 now, look at a bid of 750. 750, how about a bid of 750? A bid of 750. 750. How about a bid of 750? 750 now, a bid of 750. Now Paul Hampton with a bid of 8 now. 8 now, look a bid of 9. A bid of 9, look a bid of 9. How about a bid of 9? 8 now, look for a bid of 9. How about a bid of 9? Look for a bid of 9 now, a bid of 9. Got Penny Hoarder at 9, then Paul Hampton back at 10, then Wanda at 13. Wanda at 13 now, looking for a bit of 14. 14, how about a bit of 14? Need a bit of 14. 14 now, a bit of 14. Now, looking for a bit of 14. 14 now, a bit of 14. Yeah, Coin Dragon. He crashes kind of early, I think. It's only 8:30 in his time zone. Need a bit of 14. Looking for a bit of 14. Need a bit of 14. Wanda Williams at 13. Looking for a bit of 14 now. A bit of 14. Wanda's at 13. 13 now going once. Looking for a bit of 14. 14 now. A bit of 14. Looking for a bit of 14. How about a bit of 14? Yeah, $13. $13 now going twice. Looking for a bit of 14. 14 now. A bit of 14. Looking for a bit of 14. How about a bit of 14? A bit of 14. Look a bit of 14. How about a bit of 14? Last and final call. Last and final call at 13. Look for a bit of 14. Stop it, Wanda. Sold to Wanda at $13. She's going to get her wood. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate it. Let's see. I see that, Eric, you've got all the spots in for the pull, or do I need to add more lines for you on that? Let's move on to the next coin. I think this is it. Yeah. How about this 17S? Beautiful 1917S. You got up to Otis. Okay, you need 20 more. You need 20 more in there. So I'll get you the 20 more. Ant's up to 34 now. 34, looking for a bit of 35. 35, 35, a bit of 35. Nope. Ant took that back because it was a mistype. So we're at Ted Evans at 25. No, I'm actually Yo Man. Yo Man, 25, 25, looking for a bit of 26. 26 now, a bit of 26. Yeah, I'll double check it with my list when I get down to that point. But it looks like we're probably already going to be full. Okay. You'll have enough. Yes, we can see the reverse. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do like 17 things at once. There's the reverse. Nice detail on that. Nice heavy strike, too. Yo Man's up to 28. Well, Ant put a bit of 34 in. Ant, did you want the bit of 34? I know that the first one was a mistype. If you want the bit of 34, you're high at 34. Otherwise, Yo Man at 31. So I got Ant with a 24 bid, possible 34. If you want to bid 34, Ant, please type in 34 again. Otherwise, I have Yo Man as high bid of 31. Okay, Ant says yes, so we have a bit of 34. Ant with a bit of 34, looking for a bit of 35. Yo Man with a bit of 35. Yo Man with a bit of 35, 35 now, 36. Looking for a bit of 36. It's okay, Ant. Everybody hits the wrong key once in a while. I just have to know what's going on. 35. Yo Man with a bit of 35, looking for a bit of 36. 36 now, but a bit of 36. You're seeing double. Wanda, now's a great time to search pennies. You'll see double in all of them. Ted is out. Thank you, Ted. Got Ant. See Yo Man with 35. Yo Man with 35, looking for a bit of 36. Anybody a bit of 36? Looking for a bit of 36 now, but a bit of 36. Got 35, looking for a bit of 36 going once now, looking for a bit of 36. Anybody a bit of 36? Looking for a bit of 36 now. Going twice at 35, looking for a bit of 36 now, 36. Anybody a bit of 36? Last and final call, 35. Looking for a bid of 36, 36. Anybody bid of 36? Yeah, see, Wanda, I'm going to send you a whole bag of double dice for you to look through. Right? All right, I'm sold to Yo Man at 35. I appreciate it, Yo Man. Thank you very much, sir. Next up, how about this? 1918 Lincoln Cent. This one's a nice AU coin. It's a high-end AU. I'm going to call this an AU++, like a 58, because it's actually an uncirculated coin. It is uncirculated, actually, but it does have just a couple of little thingies going on here and there. But we can see that this is a pretty nice coin. Let's go ahead and start the bidding on this one. Bidding at $10. $10. Farm Dog starts us off at $10. Looking for $11 bid now. Anybody bid $11? 11. Anybody bid 11? Look a bid 11 now. Anybody bid 11? Looking for $11 bid now. Anybody bid 11? At $10. $10. Looking for a bid of $11. Anybody bid $11? Look a bid $11. 11 now. Anybody bid 11? At $10. $10 going once. Looking for 11. There's Ted Evans at 12. Ted Evans at 12 now. 12 now. 13. 13. Looking for a bid of 13. 13. Now Farm Dog back at 14. 14. Looking for a bid of 15. 14 looking for a bid of 15. How about a bid of 15? Need a bid of 15. 14 looking for a bid of 15. How about a bid of 15? There's South End Al at 15. Now 16. Now 16 looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? Looking for a bid of 16. 16. There's Farm Dog at 16. Now 17. There's Penny Hoarder at 17. 17 now looking for a bid of 18. 18 now. Need a bid of 18. There's Farm Dog at 20. 20 now. 21. 21 looking for a bid of 21. Now a bid of 21. 21 looking for a bid of 21. 21 looking for a bid of 21. Got Farm Dog at 20, looking for a bid of 21. 21 now, anybody bid of 21. 21, anybody bid of 21, look for a bid of 21. There's Penny Hoarder at 22. 22, looking for a bid of 23. 23 now, anybody bid of 23, looking for a bid of 23. How about a bid of 23? A bid of 23. Ted Evans says, I give up. There's Farm Dog at 23. Farm Dog at 23 now, 24. 24, anybody bid of 24. 24, anybody bid of 24, looking for a bid of 24. 23, looking for a bid of 24. Got Farm Dog at 23 going once, looking for a bid of 24. 24, anybody bid of 24, looking for a bid of 24. Got Farm Dog at 23. 23 now going twice, looking for a bid of 24. 24, anybody bid of 24. Oh no, one has misplaced her upgrade list. The last and final call now, 23, looking for a bid of 24. 24, anybody bid of 24. 24, looking for a bid of 24. All right, sold to Farm Dog at 23. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Let's move along. This is not such a beautiful looking coin, but it is an example of what happens when the dies really start to wear out. This is a 1918D. It's a very fine, high-end, very fine grade. And the reason for that is because of the strong wheat reverse. The obverse is kind of soft on this. We have Ant for a $9 bid. $9 looking for a $10 bid. $10. Anybody bid of $10? Looking for 10. Anybody bid of 10? Look a bid of 10 now. Anybody bid of 10? $10 looking for a $10 bid. $10 bid. Anybody bid of 10? At $9. $9 now going once. Looking for a $10 bid. $10. Anybody bid of $10? Looking for a bid of $10? Got $9 now going twice. Looking for a $10 bid. $10. Anybody bid of $10? Looking for a bid of $10? $10. Anybody bid of 10? Last and final call at 9. Looking for a bid of 10 now. Anybody bid of 10? All right, sold to Ant at $9. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. And move on now. We have an 18S. With a thingy on it. Get that thingy off of there. I have to look at this with my loop to be sure it's an S. Let me stud you this real quick. Actually, let's just put it under the scope. We'll see for sure. One way or to other. Wow. What do you guys say? I'm going to leave it up to you. I think it's a D. I think it actually looks more like a D. Let's start this at $1. $1 started at $1. Anybody want it? $1. It looks like a 1918 D, but could be an S. That's why it kind of looked like an S. It's kind of hard to tell. You're a little fuzzy? I'm a little fuzzy too. Well, whoever gets to take it home gets to determine whether it's a D or an S. Mr. French gives me $1 bid, $1 bid. Now looking for a bid of 2. Or 125. How about a bid of 125? A bid of 125. 125 now. A bid of 125. Looks like Pac-Man. That's what I thought. It really kind of does look like an S or a D. Hard to tell which one. It's very fine in detail, except that the date is hard to read. It's a soft strike on the obverse. The reverse has a very nice appearance. Reverse with a very nice appearance. Mr. French getting it at $1 so far. $1 looking for a bid of 125. 125, a bid of 125. It's an OMM. Ant says it looks like an S. South End Al gives me a $4 bid to find out for sure. Got a $1 from Dick French. Now we got a $4 bid from South End Al. South End Al at $4 now. $4 looking for a bid of 425. Looking for a bid of 425. A bid of 425. How about a bit of 425? A bit of 425. Look a bit of 425. 425. Now a bit of 425. At $4, looking for a bit of 425. $4 going once. Look for a bit of 425. 425. Now a bit of 425. Going twice now. At $4, looking for a bit of 425. 425. A bit of 425. Look for a bit of 425. Not going to keep running on this one. $4 now. Looking for a bit of 425. Last and final call. Looking for 425. Sold to South End Al at $4. You let me know what you think it is when you get it. How about a 1919? Really nice condition. Look at that. 1919 with some original mint luster. This is a nice AU coin. Has a few blotchy spotchies on the reverse, but it has nice original mint luster on it. Let's start this at $3. $3 only. Give me a $3 bid. A bid of $3. Looking for a bid of $3. $3 on this 1919. A bid of 3. Look a bit of 3 now. A bid of 3. And with a $3 bid now, $3.25. $3.25. A bid of $3.25. $3.25. Looking for a bid of $3.25. Now a bid of $3.25. Now $3 looking for a bid of $3.25. There's $3.50. And with a $3.50 now, looking for a bid of $3.75. Now Parvis at $4. $4 now, look a bit of $4.25. $4.25. Any bit of $4.25. Look a bit of $4.25. $4.25. Any bit of $4.25. There's Ant at $4.25. $4.25 now. $4.50. How about a bit of $4.50? A bit of $4.50. Look for a bit of $4.50. $4.50. There's Parvis with a $5 bid. $5 now. $5.25. Sorry, $5.50. $5.50 now. Look over a bit of $5.50. $5.50. How about a bit of $5.50? A bit of $5.50. $5.50. Look over a bit of $5.50 now. A bit of $5.50. Look over a bit of $5.50. $5.50 now. A bit of $5.50. Look over a bit of $5.50. $5 now. Look a bit of $5.50 going once. Now got a $5. $5 going twice. Last and final call, need a bit of $5.50. $5.50, a bit of $5.50. All right, sold to Parvis at $5. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Next up, how about a 1921 Woody? Look at that baby. Really, really nice look to this. It's an extremely fine coin. Very, very nice lines on this one. Started at $5. $5 for the start. Take a look at the reverse real quick. Very nice sharp reverse. It has that sheen wood grain on the reverse. Very interesting, especially over on the left-hand side there. But the obverse is just striking. You like woodies, this is a woody for sure. One at $10 now. $10 looking for $11 bid. $11 bid, anybody bid $11. Looking for 11, anybody bid 11, look a bid 11 now, anybody bid 11. $10 now, looking for $11. $11 bid, anybody bid $11. Got Ant with $11, $11 now, 12, now 12, anybody bid at 12, look a bid at 12, how about a bid at 12. There's Penny Hoarder at 15. Penny Hoarder at 15, now 16. How about a $16 bid, 16, anybody bid at 16. Got Penny Hoarder at 15, now looking for a bid of 16, 16. There's Wanda at 17. Wanda 17, now 18, looking for an $18 bid. There's Penny Hoarder back at 20. 20 now, 21, 21, 21. Anybody bid at 21? Number 21, anybody bid at 21? Look a bid at 21. Now 21. There's Wanda at 21, now 22. 22, looking for 22. Anybody bid at 22? There's Penny Hoarder back at 22, now 23. 23, how about a bit of 23? 23, 90, but a bit of 23. Look a bit of 23. 23, 90, but a bit of 23. For those who are still here listening, make sure that you're here tomorrow evening, right here on this channel, for the reveal sale. We'll have a 1952 plain roll, 1953D, as well as a number of other nice wheat rolls. 22 now. Look for a bit of 23 going once. Look for a bit of 23 going once. Anybody bit of 23? Look a bit of 23. Uh, 22 now going twice. Look for a bit of 23. 23. Anybody bit of 23? Look a bit of 23. How about a bit of 23? Last and final call of 22. Looking for a bit of 23. 23. Anybody bit of 23? All right, sold at 22 to Penny Hoarder. Thank you very much, sir. This is a very nice woody. It's even visible as a woody in near dark conditions. It's very nice. How about this, folks? 1922, week D. Look at the condition on that coin. The coin is an AU-ish coin. I'm going to call it extremely fine. Value above 150. You ever wanted your 1922 week D, this is it right here. Very, very weak remnants of a D-mint mark left on this coin. Very nice grade. It has the sharp trust, the week 2 in the date. And we flip it over, we take a look at the reverse. And the reverse is not the strong reverse. It's one of the weak reverses, just like the 22 die number 1, die number 3, the pairs of number 1 and number 3. Is a relatively nice coin. And so here we go. We've got a $75 bid, 75 now, looking for a bit of $80. $80, any bit of $80, look a bit of $80, 80, any bit of 80. Looking for a bit of 80 now, any bit of 80, look a bit of 80. You really want no D? Well, no D is very difficult, but this is a nearly no D. There's an $80 bid. One at $80 bid now, 85, 85, 80 bit of 85, look a bit of 85. $80 now. Look a bit of 85, 85, 85, 80 bit of 85. $80 now, looking for a bit of 85. Going once at 80 now, looking for a bit of 85, 85, 80 bit of 85. $80 going twice now, looking for a bit of 85, 85, 80 bit of 85, look a bit of 85. Here's Techstar. Techstar 85. 85 now 90, now 90, looking for a bit of 90, how about a bit of 90? You're going to get the 22 no D strong reverse in this condition. You're looking at $2,000. I think 85 is quite a bit cheaper. This is the weak D. You can barely see a D underneath the date there. Tilted at certain angles, you can't see that D at all. It just disappears right off the face of the coin. Little tiny sharp remnant of a D. Got one at $90 now, looking for a bit of 95, 95, 95, 80 bit of 95, 95, 80 bit of 95. Got one at $90, looking for 95, 95. How about a bit of 95? $90 now, looking at 90, going once. Need a bit of 95, 95, 80 bit of 95. Got $90, $90 now, going twice. Anybody bit of 95, looking for a bit of 95, 95, 95, 80 bit of 95. Last and final call now. Last and final call at 90. Looking for a bit of 95. 95. Itty bitty bit of 95. Here's Techstar. 95. 95 now looking for an even 100. Yeah, there's one at 100 now. 110. 110. Need a 110. Itty bitty bit of 110. Techstar, I think she is very convinced she's going to walk home with this one. Very convinced. Looking for a bit of 110 now. 110. Anybody bit of 110? Looking for a 110. Got 100. 100 going once. Looking for 110. Anybody bit of 110? Looking for 110. Got a 100 now going twice. Looking for a bit of 110, 110. Anybody bit of 110? Wanda says, I will. Techstar bows to the queen of pennies. At 110. Anybody bit of 110? Last and final call at 110. Looking for a bit of 110. Right? That's a really nice 22D right there. Even without the weak D, it's still a very nice coin. All right, we're sold to Wanda. 100. Thank you very much, Wanda. I appreciate it. And our last coin for the evening, last single coin, is this 1923S. 1923S and a very fine. I put very fine plus. Why did I put very fine plus? What are we doing here? Are we cheating or are we telling the truth? I'm going to start this one at $5. Start this one at 5. Itty bitty bit of 5. Looking for a bit of 5. Itty bitty bit of 5. Look a bit of 5. Not a bit of 5. I think and I am. I got my coin. There's Ant at $5 on this 23S. Nice looking 1923S here. Here's the other side. Very nice looking coin. I've got a little hair coming up on my... I need to shave my pad. There's one at 7. Parvis give me a 6. And now I got a $7 bid. 7. Now looking for an $8 bid. $8 bid. A bit of $8. There's Otis at 11. Otis at 11. Now 12. Now 12. A bit of 12. Looking for a bit of 12. Now a bit of 12. 1923S. Well, yeah, don't see them often. I tell you what, 23S is a really tough one. It's one of the toughest S mints of the 1920s. In fact, it is the toughest S mint of the 1920s in lower grade like this. The 26 runs a very close second. Yeah, the 26 is the one that gets really valuable as you go up in grade. The 23S isn't quite so valuable when you get up there in grade. Wanda's got a $13 bid now. 13, looking for a bid of 14. How about a bid of 14? Anybody bid of 14? Look a bit of 14. Not a bit of 14. $14. There's Malcolm at 14. Malcolm at 14, looking for a bit of 15. 15 now, a bit of 15. 15, need a bit of 15, look a bit of 15 now, how about a bit of 15? $14, going once now, looking for a bit of 15, how about a bit of 15? How about a bit of 15, any bit of 15, looking for a bit of 15? $14 now twice, looking for a bit of 15, how about a bit of 15, any bit of 15? You're still hunting the 26S? I have quite a few of them. It's just the ones I have aren't the best. You know, they're not uncirculated. All right, last and final call now. Last and final call on the 14. Looking for a bit of 15. I'm sold to Malcolm at 14. Thank you very much, Malcolm. I appreciate it. And we have 3 more lots. The 3 more lots involve boxes. Hello, Party Pickle. How you doing, brother? Let's check this out. This is a box that contains nothing but old envelopes. And these old envelopes, many of them contain 3, 4, 5 coins. Here's one that's marked 1930. And inside that, we have 4 coins. 4 coins from 1930. So we have, oops, there goes that one on the desk. Glad my desk is wood. So there's a 1930. There are a bunch of different dates in here. These have a little bit of a mildewy smell on them because they've been stored for many, many years, just like this. And I have absolutely no idea what's inside these. I haven't looked at any of this. We're going to start this off at $1. It's a mystery box full of, well, mostly wheat cents. I'm pretty sure it's all wheat cents. And it gives me a $5 bid. Just by lifting it, I can tell you that there's probably at least 200 or 300 coins in here. It's pretty heavy. I mean, a lot of these have 3 and 4 coins per envelope. I'm going to select another one completely at random. This one right here. It says 1911 on the envelope. It says 1911. And there are also 4 coins inside this envelope. This was done by a collector many, many eons ago. I have no good idea of exactly what is in here. Here's a 1919S. Here's 1916. 1929. There's another 1911. I don't know what this one says. Date not clear. That means that they're AG coins. Let's see, what else do we have here? 12D. There's a 13D. 16S. Some nice ones in here, pretty nice ones. There's a 1914. I wish it had a D or an S, but it doesn't. What's in here? Looks like 3 coins. 3 coins, probably dated 1914. I haven't looked at any of these, so I don't have any idea. I just got this and I'm putting it out just like I got it. We're up to Stanley with a $55 bid now. 55 to Stanley. $23 is 18S. 27, 23. 17S, 29, 34D, 34D, 34, 35S. What do we have up here? 39S, 39D, 42D, 42D, 42, 43S, 43D, 43D, 44, 44, 44, 44D, 16, 29. So that gives you an idea that it's just part of a stock collection. There's Wanda at 100. Wanda at 100, 100 now. Looking for a bit of 110. 110, anybody bit of 110? Wanda says, I'm taking that home with me. And you're not going to stop me. There's a 100. Wanda at 100, looking for a bit of 110. How about a bit of 110? Anybody bit of 110? I think everybody has shell shock at this point. Wanda's dropping bombs. $100 going once, looking for a bit of 110. Get your bid in there now. $100 going once, looking for a bit of 110. Anybody bit of 110? Now twice at 100, looking for a bit of 110. 110. Anybody bit of 110? Last and final call. 100, looking for a bit of 110. 110. Anybody bit of 110? All right, we're sold to the mean little pink devil, or purple, whatever color that is. Wanda Williams. All right, Wanda's name on this one. Let me be sure I can remember which one's which. There we go. Well, as indicated, we do have a second box. We've actually got 3 of these all together. Second box, no less full than the first. It has easily 200 coins, 150 to 200 coins in it. We have 1920S, 1920D, 1930D, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930. Here's 1931, 1932, 1932D, 1933D, 1914S. 1917, 1915S, 1915D, 1917D. Here's 1909. Here's a couple of these things. I left these in here because I thought they were kind of cool, but they're like that inflationary currency. Yeah, you have a little tiny $50, a little tiny penny, and here's a little tiny Indian head cent. That's kind of cool. They're not worth anything, but they're kind of neat. Here's a 19S. There's a 15S, a 55D, 55S, some others in the 50s, 54, 56, 58D. Here's a 38D, 54S, 53, 51, 52, 52, 58, 1912, 1913, 1940S, 1910, 1940, 1940, 1940D, 1940D, 1930S. So there's some pretty decent ones in here. I have no idea exactly what's in it. I got it for what it is. It's going back out the door. Got Stanley at 110. Stanley at 110 now, looking for a bit of 120. 120, a bit of 120. Hey, stop it. I'm going to have to put you in disciplinary action. There we go. 110 now, looking for a bit of 120. 120, a bit of 120, look a bit of 120. Got 110. 110 now going once, looking for a bit of 120. 120 now, a bit of 120. Now 110 now going twice, looking for a bit of 120. How about a bit of 120, a bit of 120? Looking for a bit of 120. How about a bit of 120, a bit of 120? Last and final call. Last and final call at 110 to Stanley, looking for a bit of 120. Wanda decides to allow Stanley to have it. So we're sold to Stanley at 110. Put Stanley's name on here. There we go. For Mr. Zolkowski, I got 2 Post-it notes, and I'm cheap, so you can only have 1. Last and final auction item for the evening is our last and final box. This one is no lighter than either of the other 2. I should have weighed this just so I could tell you how much these weigh. They're going to be in the neighborhood of 4 to 5 pounds. Was it 35D, 31? What? 36S. Boy, that really looked like a 31S. That's a 36S, a 36D, 36D, 3637S, 37D, 4653S, 53S, 53S. See if I can find any more. Most of these are 40s and 50s dates, so this one looks like a later batch than the others. 55, there's 44D, 44D. You know what you can be looking for in the 44D. Here's a 34, 43D, here's 24. Here's another 24, 25, 25D, 25S, 24, 24, 24, 27D, 27S, 26. No idea, again, exactly what's in these. I bought these and I hate going through envelopes, so I decided I'm just going to sell it like it is. Is it 25, or is that a 28S? Hey, focus, will you? Yeah, 28S. Here's a 23S, or is this maybe 26? That's a 26S. Yeah, 26S. It says AU, but I don't think they are. I think whoever had this was very dreamy about their grading. The few that I've seen have not measured up. 19D, 19S, 18. A lot of stuff in here. Find your 26S and you'll play. Everybody got to find out one way or the other. Well, okay. Wanda drops that $100 bomb again. Wanda drops the $100 bomb. Kapowie, that's right. $100 now. Look at a bit of 110, 110, anybody bit of 110. You're kind of taking this out of everybody else's hands, Wanda. Which isn't a bad thing, I guess. 110, anybody bit of 110. Look at a bit of 110, anybody bit of 110. There's Techstart 110. He says, no ma'am, you can't have it. Tim at 120, Tim at 120. Now look at a bit of 130. Wanda, you have competition, milady. 120, look at a bit of 130. 139, a bit of 130, look at a bit of 130. How about a bit of 130, a bit of 130? Look for a bit of 130, a bit of 130. How about if I do this like this? I'm going to include this coin. This will be the first time I've ever done anything like this. I have a mystery coin that's going to go in with these. She doesn't like holes in her collection. 140 is the bid. 140 is the bid. Looking for a bit of 150. Now 150. How about a bit of 150? Tim can do nothing but sit back and say, okay. Well, there's a 140, but that doesn't beat Wanda's 140. Got Wanda at 140 looking for a bit of 150. Now 150. How about a bit of 150? I got something special for you right there. Ain't going to tell you what it is before we're finished. I know what it is. Wrong direction, Carl. 150. There we go, Carl. 150. Carl got it in there at 150. Techstar tries 150. Stanley at 150. So we got 150 from Carl. And Wanda's just having fun. There we go. 160. 160 for Wanda. Looking for a bit of 170 now. 170. A bit of 170. 170. Looking for a bit of 170. How about a bit of 170? A bit of 170. This special coin right here. Quit it. Oh my lord. Okay, come on, hang on. We're going to stop that right now. There we go. I stopped the autofocus. No more autofocus. All right. Well, we have got home from the golf course. A little late, Carl. Wanda at 160. No bidders at 170. 160 now going once, looking for a bid of 170. How about a bid of 170? A bid of 170. I'm going to move this along so we can show whomever wins this. There's Techstar at 175 now. 175. Techstar 175, looking for a bid of 185. 175, looking for a bid of 185. 185, a bid of 185. Techstar 175, looking for a bid of 185. 185. 175 now going once, looking for a bid of 185. There's 185 Wanda. 185 now 195. 195. How about a bid of 195? 195. A bid of 195. Hello, Duck. Welcome to the channel, Duck. Wanda at 185, looking for a bid of 195. Give you a couple of chances to get into it. 195, looking for a bid of 195. 185 going once, looking for a bid of 195. 195, a bid of 185. 195. 185. 185 now going twice, looking for a bid of 195. 195, 195, a bid of 195. Last and final call. Last and final call now 185. Anybody want to knock Wanda off the wall? Got a bid of 195. 195. A bid of 195. I don't blame you. Sold to Wanda at 185. Now let's look at Wanda's special coin. Anybody want to take a wild guess? What? What? Wanda just got a 1909 S in very fine as a bonus on a box of coins. That was a mystery. Not a VDB. Not a VDB, but it is a 1909 S in very fine. Very nice coin. And there it is for Wanda as a bonus on the box she just bid on. Anyone else could have had this, but it goes to Wanda. Congrats, Wanda. Oh, I think we all love you, Wanda. But that will go in Wanda's box right there. 1909 S. And let's put Wanda's name on this one to be sure that it goes to Wanda. Isn't that a nice bonus? And Wanda gets that box, and that makes the end of the bidding evening. Now I want to rattle off the names that I have for the proof nickel reveal. That's at PP number 5 right over here. So I've got Crispy, I've got Jesse Minter, I've got Ron Isaac, I've got Sureg, I've got Kelly Ray, I've got Bo Palmer, I've got Ted, Mr. Boudreaux, I've got Parviz, I've got Mark Thomas, And then Penny Hoarder. I'm going to start marking these off separately because he's doing it in a slightly different order than I ended up doing it. Okay, so then I've got, should be Carl. Okay. Kimberly, Farm Dog. Malcolm. Mr. French for 5. Techstar says he wants 5 more. I can do that. We've got Wanda. Techstar wants a full 10 now. So Eric will have to add him onto the end for the other 5. Yo Man gets his. South Endell, Otis. Marshall. Richard. Okay, it looks like we have missed Paul Hampton on the list. Go back and see if I got Paul in there. Paul wanted 10. Crispy Jesse, Ron. Sureg, Kelly. Ray, Bo Palmer. Ted Evans, Michael Boudreau. Parvez. Mark Thomas, Penny Hoarder. Carl, Kimberly, Farm Dog, Malcolm, Mr. French, Wanda, Techstar, Yeoman, South Endell, Otis, Marshall, Richard, Techstar. We need 10 for Paul Hampton. And coins and ghouls for the max as well. So let's see. Okay, Techstar for the 5 more. We got him in there. We've got Paul in there. Missed him before. Got Coins and Ghouls in there for his 10. And it looks like I don't even need to go through and ask at this point because everybody who wants in is there. Oh, Duck. Duck, I need you to register. If you're not registered, I'd need you to register. And what this is, it's a pull of nickel-proof coins. So I've got nickels from 1955 up through current date that are all proofs. And at $2 per coin, we do a mystery pull, poker chip draw. And you pull, if you get 10, you get 10 coins. The drawing on this will be Wednesday evening will be the drawing. I'll do the penny proofs next week. Right now is going to be nickels. And the special this time around is that I have some semi-key date coins, semi-keys and key date coins that we can play around with the idea of getting some 39D, some 50D, maybe 1 or 2 of those. There will be some of the wartime nickels and AU. So they won't all be proofs. There will be some others, but mostly proofs. Looks like we're getting close to 250 coins here. Probably 200, 225 of them will be proofs, and then the rest will be others. It is fun to do. It's a very fun game. I also do bonuses of, let's say, a $15 gift certificate, a $10 gift certificate. I pull those out once in a while. I make it well worth your time. I mean, it's a fun game. It's fun to play. So I will get Sand Digger and Duck. If the two of you want involved in this, it's $2 per coin, up to 10 coin maximum per person. You can get involved in it when you register. And I'll put you in there when you register. If you would like, just send me an email. Just let me know that you want however many you want. And, oh yeah, also, thank you, Malcolm. I do what's called coin reveals. The reveals, I open the roll, And for the 50 coins in the roll, I have a name attached to each coin as purchased. They generally sell for between 75 cents and $10 a piece, depending on the date and mint mark. The rolls are mostly original BU rolls that I go through. Pull out whatever RPMs, doubled dies, or whatever's in there, and then I let you know which die you have. And then we send the coins to you about a week and a half later. And that's a fun thing to get involved in, too. And then we have the proof pulls we've got for nickels and pennies. I do a penny proof pull as well. And then I do a singles pull. The singles pull are single coins, usually slightly better, higher grade, and or earlier date coins. The ones I'm not selling, they weren't coins actually. They were 3-inch. Hey, Mr. French, you already had 5. Did you want 5 more? Is that what you're indicating, sir? And Paul, correct. Paul Hampton, did you want to get Donnie Wayne involved in this one? Because he's not here this evening. Thank you for the reminder on that, Mr. Boudreau. Okay, Mr. French wants the additional 5. I don't think we had the additional 5 set up for Mr. French. So we can set those up now. Okay, we've got that in there. Wanda Williams wants to make sure that she's maxed out everywhere so we can get her in there when we do the others. But anyhow, Parvis, what I ended up getting, and I don't have any of them up here. They're all downstairs for right now. They are United States Mint 3-inch bronze medallions that are either a duplication of the peace medals given to the Indian tribes back in the early and mid 1800s, or they are inaugural medals for the later presidents, like the you can get the Theodore Roosevelt inauguration medal. I will be selling some of these, but for the most part, I'm going to be keeping them. I'm looking for an entire set to put together and put in a cabinet to collect. So those are not going to be for sale, but the duplicates will be. I have a total of 83 of them. And for that, of course, at that particular time in the early 1970s, there had only been about 35 presidents. So with each of the presidents represented once, there could be nearly 2 full sets in there. I have no idea exactly what I do have. Duck, no deposits. No deposits, no money up front. This is all a per sale, per honor list that you bid and that you're going to pay it later when you get your PayPal invoice. We send invoices for everything through PayPal. If you cannot pay through PayPal, you can contact me otherwise, but I still send PayPal invoices. I will. I am going to show them off at some point in the near future when I figure out exactly what I've got and what I'm doing with them. I will be showing them off. I have a lot of other antiques that I will be selling at one point or another. A lot of stuff. But yeah, it's been a long trip, and I finally have myself in a point where I've got more inventory than I know what to do with, so there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up at the auctions. You guys don't want to miss a single one of them because I've got a diverse amount of things. Just like I showed you this evening, I have more than just pennies now. So the roll reveals, yeah, they're very fun. I'm allowed bragging rights? Okay. I'll probably bring those up and I'll show them off tomorrow. And then show a few of them off at the auction on Tuesday. I haven't seen it yet, but I do believe if I have a Theodore Roosevelt, the backside of the Theodore Roosevelt is going to have the same eagle as is on the $10 Indian. That's a St. Gaudens design, and it was originally made for the Theodore Roosevelt inaugural medal and then it ended up on the $10 gold coin. Okay. Paul Hampton says he wants to put Donnie Wayne in for 10 of the proof polls. Oi. Trying to there we go. We can get Donnie Wayne in there now. What did we do? There. We have a battle of clicks going on here. That ought to about do it. All right, there we go. Okay, Duck and Sand Digger. Let me check the email real quick for you guys. Make sure that I got you in here while I have you live. Let's see. Okay, Sand Digger, I got you in here. Okay, Duck, I appreciate it. I'll be watching for your email to come in. Get all these other people registered. And I think we are done. I think we're done. You watch me from your car? Yeah. Wait till you get home. Email me. Get on the channel. Watch some of the videos. I think you'll enjoy them, as other people have. And I've got a lot more coming in the future. We are just getting started. 3-4 years in. And so, got a lot of work left to do. I appreciate it, folks. It's been a great first auction back. I appreciate everyone. I got a lawnmower to fix tomorrow. Yay. We got a John Deere rider, and it needs a new belt. So I'm putting a new belt on tomorrow. Mark Thomas, if you see, I think Eric could probably help you with that better than I can, but I do believe all you have to do is send it in with that plate coin designation and ask for it on the letter that you submit with the form, and they'll put it on there. Well, nice meeting you too, Duck. I'm going to go ahead and give both of you a blue name. So Duck and Sand Digger are both part of the family now. Good night, Duck. And thank you, Mark Thomas. Okay, Parviz for credits. I'll have to look, and I'll send you a note, let you know what you've got, Parviz. All right, boys and girls, I think I'm going to go ahead and take off and get working on other things for the evening. You will be getting your invoices tomorrow morning to your registered email addresses. We've had a great night with you guys. I appreciate it. And have a great night. Yeah, I think I'm going to be going to sleep pretty soon, too. Thank you, Parvis. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. You guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you later.